What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports. Zach will be here shortly to be here with us. But for right now, we're going to do it this way. I'll put myself in that scene there and then that scene there, since he will be joining us. The game just got underway. So, thank you, Sinbad. Thank you, Sinbad. Hope all's well with you. Here, we'll refresh this. Okay, so just making sure everything is working currently. Can you guys see the? Okay, you guys can see it. Okay. What up, Miles? What up, BAL? Good morning, afternoon, or even to Real Fan Sports. What's good? What's good? What's good? Got an interception already. Good job, Tua. Good job. It was tipped. Not really Tua's fault, but it goes against me because I have him in fantasy. I was hoping he finally break, their not necessarily losing streak, but he doesn't play well against the Bills. Okay, I'm trying to ringtone, turn it off. Oh, yes, off the shoulder pad. Yeah, that was off the shoulder pad. The receiver wasn't even ready for the ball. That's on Tua. That was on Tua. So from the shotgun from about the 37, quick pass to the flats to Kincaid. Actually to side. Gets about a 9-yard pickup. I will also be munching on some chicken. Second and 1. So we played to this week, man. Glad he got the yeah. Screw you, Mozzie. A cutback run. Nice run. It'll be about a 3-yard pickup. I need to pop out the chat so I can see you on a bigger screen. Hope y'all don't mind me eating some food because I'm starving. So I had pizza for dinner. I just grilled a couple pieces of chicken with I have some tortillas as well. Quick pass Kincaid to the right flat. We'll pick up about 8 yards. So Barad took out A-Chan because he didn't practice. Yeah, I was looking at that because I was thinking about picking up Jeff Wilson Jr. Oh, Kincaid took a knee to the face while I was down too. No flag, but it's probably something to keep an eye on. Allen rolls out. Pass will be out of bounds. 3rd and 2. Did you see? Yeah, I saw that. Taterhead said Bills are fine these days. Dolphins are okay, but should be better. I mean, the Bills. It's more so the question of this. One, I think he has a hand injury for Allen that they've been nursing out throughout the offseason. And then not having, your key receiver for the last couple of years, just to see how he's going to play without him. The blitz, run up the middle, will be stopped for a loss. Should be 2-yard loss. Because I got him and K Walker on our first 2. They're both questionable. Yeah, I have Walker on well, you see my team. I have Walker. And I'm hoping he can play because he played really well last week. Good pizza in Palm Bay, a chain store or a little independent shop. Oh, he's asking if he went to a chain store. All right. Quick offset left. Samuel joins him. It's gonna be a timeout. CBAO says if let me go back to the comment. What up, Sap? What up, Rons? So letting you guys know I'm trying something different. I have my old Twitch on here, and we have our new account on Rumble on here as well. But Savage Rons, how you doing, sir? Haven't talked to you in a while. Hope all's doing well with you. All right, so after the timeout, 4th and 3, the offense is on the field. Plenty of time on the clock. Cook in motion. Goes to reset. Now another player in motion. Samuel. Pass to Cook in the flat to left side. Wide open. Should be a touchdown. Touchdown. Buffalo. Easy play. Bad defense by Dolphins. There was terrible adjustment, to be honest with you. All that off of the TUA bad pass. Let's see. So if Dolphins had picked Herbert instead of Tua, would they have won a Super Bowl by now? I don't know. Because you remember Tua has been injured quite a bit, but also Herbert has been injured quite a bit. Doesn't mean just because if they either switched or one went to the other, doesn't mean they wouldn't have been injured. It's probably still part of their story. Says chain store frozen one. Okay, what happened? Okay, I will say primed is froze. Go back. He said, but nice. I'm glad you're doing well, man. I haven't talked to you in a minute, but hope you're doing well, bro. Said, did you see Walker's TD last week? Get taken off him because of holding. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was kind of mad about that. I'm glad I didn't need it. Hold on. I need to turn it down. Okay, was super loud in my ear. Says we have some great little independents here, but also some, of course, franchise ones. Yeah. Oh yeah. Says we import a lot of Italians after World War II, and every suburb and town have small independent pizza shops that destroyed those awful American chains. No one touches. So I'm doing better now. I'm doing better. How y'all going? Doing okay, man. What up, Vicky? How you back? Welcome back, Vicky. Well, we've still been streaming on YouTube quite strong. We've built up a pretty cool following, a good supporter base. But I mean, for the most part, we've been just chilling and decided to try to stream on the Twitch today to see what happens. See if anybody come in. But glad to see you and Savage Round top in. BAL says my theory is that just like Matt Stafford, Justin Herbert won't win a Super Bowl until he moves to a team with a Super Bowl winning record. But the difference between that one and what's happening to Herbert and what happened to Stafford, it wasn't that team couldn't win Super Bowls. They had a lot of potential. It's the owners. Detroit was the owners, and it's still to a point. It's the owners. They finally have a coach who can stand up for himself. That's why they were able to pick up the players they get, the draft players they get, and be able to pay the money. That coach is a big like determinant for that team. But Detroit back in the day, man, they've had some great players. Savage Round says, "Oh, I can type. Emote only doesn't work. I guess." Oh, it is showing emote only. I don't even have it open. But hey, Vicky, how you doing? How you been, Vicky? Hope all's well with you too. Herbert probably would win one. I can just imagine him with Tyreek going off. Yeah, I think him with Tyreek would be interesting. Tua, play action fake, quick toss. So that Jonnu Smith gets the catch on the left side flat, picks up the first down, plus additional 6 or 7 yards. Yeah, I just came back today. Like I said, I know I was gonna send the stream to Rumble. I tried to sign to our Real Fan Sports one, and for whatever reason, it didn't let me do it. So I know my page was fine, so I just signed it really quick to mine to see how it'll be. Stream back over there if anybody come back by, say hello. So this is the first time streaming on Twitch in probably 2 years, maybe. Yeah, I think it's about 2 years. So yeah, some same here, Sinbad, and loads of kebab shops. Oh yeah, when I lived in Sac, there was a lot of kebab shops. You said you got the notification. Well, I mean, I'm surprised it's not a notification. Said no damage for either of you from rains this week. Not for me. Zach had rains. I know he said they had like some power outage stuff, but he's doing okay. He should be joining us in a little bit. So that's why I signed in with this one. Prime is tripping. Is anybody else Prime having issues? Keeps pausing. They try to do an end around to Tyreek. Hill picks up the first down, slides out of bounds. It's going to be a flag called.
Flag on the play.
There's like 2 flies that came in when my brother came inside, and they're driving me nuts right now. BL says it's the team psych too. Some teams are just never destined to win Super Bowl. Yeah, but when it comes to Detroit, I don't know how long you've been. Detroit, man, it was more than a team. It was more than a team. Barry Sanders could have carried him to a Super Bowl. He could have carried him to a Super Bowl. It's that damn them owners, man. Said not just Tariq, but Waddle, then Chan and Mostert. You can only imagine. Yeah, I think with his arm strength, and his ability. Yeah, I think I could definitely have seen them play or have a good couple seasons together. Maybe, like you said, possibly at least one Super Bowl. How many kids can yell that by their parents for watching Shannon Sharp? You said, oh, how many got yelled at by their parents? That's hilarious. Second inches. Heel in motion. Handoff to Achan. We'll get a first down. No flag on the holding in the secondary. Said I got a bit wet when I went shopping, but never felt any danger. Yeah, I think from when I was talking to Zach, he was saying that when they first talked about it, definitely was felt something that was coming might have been dangerous, but as it got closer, it started dissipating. Where there's still a storm, but it wasn't as crazy as it was looking before. Said you still talk about Sharp Hitter. Yeah, you still talk about Sharp. What up, Brocky? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Tua with time. Quick pass to Jeff Wilson. All right. 3rd and 4. Tua in the shotgun. Von Miller joins the defense for the Bills. Tua with time. Pass over the middle. Caught. Lean forward. Will they give it to him? Or are they going to put it at the 1? They're going to say Waddle landed at the 1. Stretched out. Looked like he might have got it, but we'll see what the replay says. Tua had nice time. The offensive line held perfectly. Waddle, I like how he looks for the route. He changed it up in the middle. Double move against the linebacker who was shook and actually was just stuck. And it will be done at the 1. His knee was down. Handoff. Achane. They're going to say there's going to be a flag. It looked like he fumbled. They're ruling him down. There's a lot going on in this one play. So hold on. We'll figure it out in a second.
Flag on the play. It's coming back, sir.
What up, man? Star? How you doing, brother? Say Brocky Sports who you supporting since Titans are out. You said Titans are out already. Like it's not the first game of the season. First second game of the season. Oh, so it's going to be a penalty against the Dolphins. Achane in motion. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Another handoff to Achane. Will cut up. Will go down at the 4. So we're looking at 3:58 and counting. Second and goal. Kind of ironic that he actually touched the ball down in the end zone, but it doesn't count because his knee was down before the ball cuts across the line. That's why. Quick pass, Achane. Touchdown. I'll take that. That was an easy touchdown for Achane. It wasn't called touchdown. They called it down at the 1. Yeah, they said he was down at the 1. Now, if his knee is down, but the ball's actually across the line as his knee is coming down, that's a touchdown. Now that's gonna piss me off, bro. Achane, why you gotta be questioned? Why you gonna question? Because he had an ankle sprain, so that's why he didn't practice. And then I think Mostart has a abdominal injury. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you had to sit him this week. You can play him next week. Just don't have to play him against me. That's all. Who'd you pick to win this game? Those who are in the pick 'em. Who'd you pick to win this game? But all reports said he was 90% not playing. Did it really? 90%? 'Cause I just checked before the game, and it just said it was still technically a game time decision. Because everything I read was saying that he was still game time decision. So it's like Christian McCaffrey. He was questionable all week, and in his sights, I'm not playing him a minute before the game. Yeah, a lot of times, key players like that, especially with the type of injury that it was perceived that he had, it was something where if he don't practice, maybe come on the field and do like a light warm up, just so they can be out there to get their. Because I think they got to be at least one practice to be able to play. So they probably use something like that. But I mean, like the one thing, like when I looked before the game, it still said game time decision. When I checked on the ESPN Dolphins page, why does Devon have a in his name when Devon is perfectly good name as it is? Well, because it's Devon, that's Devon, and DE without it is Devin. That's why. So I have Dolphins this game. I have Dolphins game. Oh, I'm going with the Bills. I picked Dolphins. What up, Declan? He said, hello, welcome back to Twitch. Like I said, I just was trying. Doesn't mean we're going to come back to Twitch. I mean, if we start using this more often, I mean, maybe what we could do is so we can actually do our score stuff like we like to do. Have one over there so we still put our scores in, because we like to do the scores and everything. But is anybody else's Prime just freezing randomly? I'm refreshing my Prime. They just came back, but I'm refreshing my Prime right now to let you guys know. Watch live. I don't want to do recap. So hang on, did I just get your name wrong here? There. Say good answer, Zach. Oh yeah, I'm Nonpfixion. I know my picture's there. Here. Let me just do this. Let's do this. Just so. There you go. Because if they didn't hyphenate the name, double barrel names, they'd have a really long, confusing single name. They just realize you're on Zach's. Well, yeah, because usually he hops in first, so it puts the first person up there because it's set for the first one, which is one, and then I usually hop in right after him, or I'll put myself in second, and the second one goes to the bottom. So because I hopped in first, it threw me automatically in that one. So yeah. Allen with the bumble. I almost turned it over. It's going to end up being a 4th and 1 after a terrible series right there for the Bills. Martin back to punt. Kind of wide right. Picked up at the 16. Sorry, been in so many chats lately. I even forgot my own name. That's hilarious. It's all good, brother. It happens. So get that Uzi name out of here. You stupid, Monty. He sneezed it. Marty says, "Don't worry, bro. You remember your name once you type something and send." Facts, big facts. Put that low and then. And what's up, everybody over there in Rumble? Chilling. Appreciate you for stopping by. Hit that like button. And those over at Twitch, appreciate you for stopping by. What up, Trey? How you doing, man? How's everything going with you, Trey? How's work in school? If you're still working in school and stuff. Video says I still have name tags in my underwear like how I used to when I was at boarding school when I was a kid. You know, I always thought that was a TV or like TV cartoon thing. Never knew people actually did that. I'm gonna see if my Twitch will let me have it open. One yard pickup by HN. Quick run out of the pistol formation. Interesting setup. It seemed like a couple of their plays were kind of been around the pistol, trying to confuse the defense of the Bills. And it's kind of worked throughout most of this game so far. So far, they've had about 17 plays and about 90 yards total. 9 minutes of possession. That's a long time already. Compared to 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Pitch to Tyreek and around. Beats out the linebacker, gets the first down, and spins out of bounds by Hamlin. Good to see Hamlin on the field after such a severe injury that took place not a while back, but just glad things are okay with him, you know. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's an emote only. This room is an emote only. Let me see. It's funny. It says emote. And come an ad break. I'm gonna leave that there. Maybe put it. Video producer. From the shotgun. Quick pass. Oh my God. Overthrows another receiver right to the hands of the defense of the Bills. Interception number 2. Too high. He let that thing loose. Like the receiver was actually in motion. The receiver's turned around. Chosen. That's the guy's name. That's the interesting name. He was not expecting that ball. That's on Tua again. Tua just sold it. He threw it like it was a timing route, and Chosen was not looking for it at that moment. So I feel like that timing was definitely off. Good job, Tua. You know, lost more points. Woohoo! Shakir gets the end around. Picks up about 3 yards. You said they do have boarding schools for laundry day. I mean, it makes sense. When somebody else is doing laundry, it makes sense. Yeah. Like I said, I've just never seen it, and I've never seen a boarding school. Unless it's on TV. So, so do I, BAL. But my name isn't Machine Wash. It's so funny. So you munching, making me hungry right now. I'm gonna go make me a little something. Go make you something. Come back. BAL said, "Is it Calvin Klein?" So bad. Hey, like I said, I probably would have had it earlier, but I was talking to my daughter because today's her birthday. So I decided to talk to her before stream instead of stuff my face. Introducing stories. Okay. We need to. Do I still have access to that? Yeah, I do. Right now, well. Need to close that. Thank you, Declan, for resubscribing over here on Twitch. Appreciate you, brother. You are a madman. Thank you for the prime. I need to take it off. It's been so long, I don't know where anything's at. Delete master the detail. Okay, here we go. Took it off emote only. Okay, there we go. Emote only has been taken off for sure. All right, second 8. Sinbad, only the Caucasians say that they have. So mine's time for a cuppa and a bikie. Are we heading for a Tim Tam explosion? Hey, Tim Tams are fire. I do like Tim Tams. Allen with the keeper. Third and 5 for the Bills. 14:29 to go in the second quarter. From the shotgun. Player in motion. Ball snapped. No pressure. Quick pass to Shakir. It's caught. First down. It's Bicky, not Bikey. Hey, it's your word, not mine. So hell no. I want to enjoy my morning tea. Your morning tea. It's funny. I actually have a big thing of iced coffee. Player caught in the backfield. Almost lost. Almost would have been a loss of yardage. Adjust by Cooks. Gets away from Ramsey. We'll pick up a couple yards. Could be a 3-yard pickup. Great adjustment by Cook, though. Second and 7. Allen making adjustments at the line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball snapped. Full rush. Passes up. Almost caught by Samuel. Bounced off the defender's head. No good. Would have been a touchdown if he caught it. Brooks's forehead did all the work. Patriot MX79, will you be streaming the game? I will not be streaming the game, or we will not be streaming the game. That's very illegal. So I'm sorry, I won't be doing that. Yeah, Amazon Prime, it's on Amazon. Pressure's there. Allen throws to the feet of the receiver. Of course, incomplete. 4th and 7. Said I haven't had a cup of tea since March 2022. Why is that, BAL? You fighting off an addiction? A tea addiction? Declan says, are the stream stickers working? Can I try it? Go ahead and try it. See if it works. They may work. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Tyler Bass back to kick. Kicks look good. Right down center. 7 and 10 is the current score. 12:41 left in the second quarter. Yeah, sorry, Patriot. We are not allowed to show the games. I mean, there may be somebody on Rumble that shows them, but I don't want to take that risk, man. I like having my channel with my boys. Me and Zach like to just, we do our little playthrough in calls like this. But I mean, hope you hit that follow button, because we will have more content coming to Rumble as well. We have a lot of content coming. We'll probably be dropping a bunch of prediction videos as well coming up very shortly, like the 4 that I dropped earlier. So yeah, definitely won't be showing the game. Said, man, I prefer tea over coffee, to be honest. That's cool. I like tea every once in a while. I really like iced coffee. Said, don't know, just prefer coffee and usually only drink tea when I'm filming. That's kind of how I am. I drink tea when I'm kind of under the weather. That's what I usually eat. You said red pills? That's who show it, or are you just saying red pills? Says, no, the stickers aren't working. Okay. Just remind me, Declan, to go back and work on them, because it's probably because I haven't used them in such a long time, so they're disconnected. Baldrick knew how to make coffee when it was in the trenches. Okay, Sinbad. Love Zach's reaction to the AFL match the other day. Oh yeah, it was a good reaction. He did a good job. He did a really good job. I loved his energy towards the end after what happened. Especially they were down by so much, and to come back to win that like that was pretty cool. I did go to make a cup of tea in January this year, but the unopened box said March 2022 on it, so I chucked it. Oh, I like how y'all tell each other what's up. I like that. I appreciate y'all doing that. That's cool. Just don't ask for milk and sugar, Sinbad. Why not? Some people like milk in their tea. Says spit in the red pill truth. Green tea is alkaline, as we are alkaline beans. Oh yeah. I mean, green tea is the bomb, especially when you have real green tea, not the little fake crap. So now you can do this weekend's game. We'll finish this up. Yeah, no, I will not be doing that. Love you, Sinbad, but yeah, no. My schedule's already messed up, so I'm trying to get back. So I probably will not be doing that. What is some Mount Watch in the moon of NFL players? Tater, I don't understand what you're trying to say. I need you to bring that back and remix it and bring it back to us one more time. I bought a new box that's dated 2026, so I'm good to go for another 2 years. There you go. What up, Mr. Mina? Welcome in, Miss Lady. Hope all's going well with you. Make sure to use my KO account. Lots of great live and replays for all sports. Yeah, I saw the email that you sent too. Says video, he had to improvise. Hey, Miss Lady, hope you're doing well. So we're missing you too. I know a couple streams I haven't been in here when Zach's been on, or I think the times I've gotten in, you were already probably doing something else or just knee deep into the game. Round the middle for Miami. Oh, it's Jalen Wright. They running Jalen Wright too. It's a flag on the play. Probably a holding against the offense. Holding against the offense. It's gonna be a holding against Armstead for Miami. Oh yeah, he's holding. He has a hand underneath his shoulder pad, and his other hand is underneath his right arm. Clear holding. Easy call. But you're right, Patriot. Green tea is the bomb, and it's good for the spirit. Tua, quick pitch to Smith. Smith's still on his feet. Almost gets the first down. Will be about 2 yards. They're going to say 3 yards short, even though it should be 2. Should be 3rd and 3 after that run. Never said where he got the water from, though, Sinbad. You sure it was water? Said, now you know why I don't drink coffee. I just can't be bothered faffing around with tea bags. It can be passed to Tyreek Hill. 4th and 3. That could have been called for pass interference. Hill diving for the pass. Probably wouldn't have had to dive if the defender didn't hold him for a couple seconds. That could have easily been called. But being that it wasn't, it's not a bad no call. Punt by Bailey. Big booming punt caught at the 15. Be a quick fair catch for Codrington. When they cut away and they show Josh Allen where he's got his uni on but no helmet, and he got the little swoop hair like the first day of school haircut. Yeah, I probably have to go into all the alert stuff, Declan, to see what, because like I said, the stickers since I haven't been on here in a while. I probably have to reconnect everything. What up, 40? So by the way, Nan, you need to check out the British sitcom Blackadder goes forth one day. Oh, I've seen bits and pieces of that before. I used to watch British TV with my mom and my dad a long time ago. Surely a teapot BAL. Tea bags are for commoners. Said, can mods be banned? I mean, technically mods can be banned. Yeah, of course. Cause you just mad because Marley said you want to be teabagged. Yeah, what's up, 40 man? How you doing, brother? That's why I didn't respond back to your message because I was on here. See, listen to Misdemeanor. She says y'all play nice. Said Ant-Man says I'm an Aussie who used to drink a lot of hot tea with milk and sugar. Then my partner, who is from UK, moved here and started making sweet tea. Have not had hot tea since. Hey, sweet tea is good. Sweet tea is good. I know a lot of people that aren't from the U.S. or especially from the South don't understand the thing with sweet tea. Now, you have two different types of sweet tea. You have regular sweet tea that, most people have had, but then you have Southern sweet tea. Southern sweet tea is very, very sweet. like Zach, he likes to put about 2 or 3 cups in his sweet tea. Cups of sugar, that is. But I'm glad you enjoy the sweet tea, man. And everybody that's watching, waiting for Cash Nasty versus Ray to happen. Are you? Have they talked about it? Have they made an actual date for them to play 1v1? There's a plain stream I go on that would definitely get me banned for saying the word teabag. So this video was an hour and 25 minutes long. Oh my goodness. Sweet tea. Yes, you have sweet tea and you have diabetes tea. Which one do you guys prefer? I mean, I guess on a really cold day, either one will suffice. You know what I'm saying? But when you drink that diabetes tea, it like hits you right here in the throatalicals. Yeah, don't always feel good. It might taste good every once in a while, but you can't drink it all the time, man. That stuff is too sweet. Said not just yet. A lot of back and forth. Oh, okay. Said don't worry, BL. It's a little more lenient here. Very true. I mean, the only time we really will say something to you guys if it's way out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because we want you guys to be able to talk trash to each other because it's a sport atmosphere. And if you can't talk trash, then what's really going on? There's a flag. Shakir with a nice catch in between 3 different defenders. Great pass by Josh Allen. I believe Josh Allen in his record against Miami is 11-2, something like that. So, I mean, the expectation is to expect them to win. I just want to see Miami get the dub, especially with what happened recently. It's going to be a personal foul on the defense. Here's a helmet-to-helmet hit by Poyer. Yeah. Exactly. Trash talk and don't be lewd. Said diabetes tea. Ooh wee! I love me some of that. Has Josh Allen committed his daily fumble? He almost did. He almost did about 2 series ago. Said I buy Thai food tea because it's the official tea of British plane spotters. Thai food, huh? I've never seen that brand before. Shakir is him, bro. It's because he's Tongan. Is that why? That's why. Ray Davis would have run up the middle. Gets to about the 31. Yeah, the diabetes is good, but you can't. It's not something you can drink every day. Another run. Was stopped in the backfield. Should be a second long. Second and 11. Allen in the shotgun. Cook offset right. Shakir. A tight end Kincaid switching sides. Now another audible. Max protect. Should be a false start. There's three flags. Like, oh my goodness. There's so many damn flags.
Flag on the play.
It's a false start against the offense, which makes no sense. First penalty of the night for Buffalo. Second and 16. Allen with time. Quick pass for the middle is caught. Short pickup. Great catch by Shakir. Great hit by the defense. 3-yard pickup. This fly's getting on my nerves, y'all. It won't let me be great. Says Patriot says Nonpfixion. What's the hat representation or saying? So one of our good friends, ECG. I don't know if you can, let me see if I post it, you can see it. Hold on 1 second. Allen runs out to the right side. Still patting the ball, gets the pass up. Caught! It's gonna be down at the 1. Great play, great play. Here, let me see. Let's see if it pops up. So I don't know. Yeah, you can't see it, but on YouTube we have one of our co-creators that's on YouTube. They go by ECG, East Coast Gridiron. This is their logo in Japanese. This is their name is in Japanese. Cook will walk into the end zone. What up, Burb? Say, where's Zach? Zach is taking care of himself real quick. He said he should be joined. Actually, I see his name. I see his picture in the background. So he's still getting ready, but he'll be joining us shortly. I guess I'll remind you at the end of the game. Thank you, Deckham. So you copy the link. But yeah, one of our fellow creators on YouTube, that's them right there. I'm posting it for you. See, that's their channel, and this is merch for them. And I really like the design. All right, just like that, 10-point lead by Buffalo after the Cook walk-in touchdown. You said, cool, hold on, let me go to the other page. So cool, I have a fair idea. Anyone could have a live stream in their home and the game be playing in the background like any other TV show. Actually, I mean, you can have it playing, but I can't play it for you to see it and you can't listen to it, because not only can you get a copyright claim or copyright strike for the video, you can actually get a copyright strike for the sound as well. If you ever pay attention to the games at the very beginning, they give you a warning, and it says that this game can be broadcast, but it can't be broadcast to a mass audience unless it's through them. And that's everything. That's video, that's clips, that's sound, that's everything. So even if we were to let the sound skip through, we can still get a copyright claim, and we can be sued. and the minimum sue, like the minimum amount being sued for, is $10,000. Only reason I know that is because I used to be in radio, so I know you can get sued for at least 10 grand. And then also, before I started doing this with Zach, and before I started doing it on my own channel, I used to watch a Raiders creator like 10 years ago, and what he was to do in his man cave, he had this little reflective Raiders logo that was behind his head, but it reflected his TV, and we could see it. He got a cease and desist from NFL. He got an actual letter in the mail from the NFL, and then he got a copyright strike from YouTube. Because we wish we could play for you guys. We really do. If we could, man, trust me, we would. But being that we're trying to build this and actually, eventually make something from it, we don't want to, we don't want to risk anything. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there are, Pirates of the Caribbean type sites you can go to. Molly says, heavy rain in this area, Burb. You got stuff? Yeah. Gotta take care of stuff a little more serious than just being on live stream. When IRL stuff hits, man, that's more important. Family IRL, take care of that first. Zach checking for his name. He's so stupid. So Bill got us worried. Sometimes Sinbad and Trey, I think y'all have the same thing. Y'all start typing and you forget what you're typing and you kind of just finish it like whatever. Because sometimes you'll see a front of your sentence and the back of your sentence don't really work together. Yep, exactly, Mazzy. Perhaps says Sinbad telling the lies. I don't think you know what he's telling. Mr. Minus says correct. Yes, ma'am. It's all findable. Said main star will pay the bill. Man. I mean, though I believe he can probably pay for it, I would never do that to that man or ask him for that. Pedro said, I'm just anti-corporation, and as long as there's no commerce generated, I agree with you. I'm anti-corporation myself, but at the same time, I don't want to lose my page. Me and Zach have worked pretty hard to get this. So you're over on the Rumble, which is totally cool. The main page on the YouTube where everything comes from. We've built it up to kind of be something really cool. So we're sitting at just under 20,000 subscribers, and we would hate to risk that. You know what I'm saying? So now I remember that dude streaming the UFC fights on the reflection of his glasses, but he had a controller account like he was playing UFC. Oh, there was a guy that used to do that for boxing. He used to do that for boxing. And then in between rounds, he would pull up the old PlayStation boxing game and actually would play it. And then he used to be on Twitch. He would do that. And then, or in between games, he'd play like Pokemon Go. So it would look different, but the game was always playing on there, or the fight was always playing on there. I'd be like, you guys are taking too many risks. That happens on the Air House streams too. They have to mute the stream in between displays to avoid streaming music being played on show. Yeah. Not Miami's night tonight. Yeah, they're not playing the greatest. I just want Tua to do well, man. That dude playing like ass cakes. I'm gonna be mad if I lose because of Tua. Said Miami like the Warriors, they'll score 20 real quick. If they can get Tariq in there playing right. And go right up the middle, get stopped by the defense as they flex. So they flexing on them. He said, "It's me to text him. I just caught that." He said, "I may star, I'll do that." What's the PO? I got a few bills in the name of my. Hey, I got a few bills. Said no. Shit. Wow, that's the ticket. What the hell? Empty backfield for Miami. Tua will get sacked. Gotta be a turnover on downs in their territory. These celebrations by the defense is weird. Hopefully, I need Tua to do better. Man, Brisky, who you telling? Yep, same as Nod. Yep. Mousy, I totally trust you. So anyway, what's good, little bro? The way you and Nate argue on Sleeper app, y'all argue like y'all brothers. As I was telling Zach the other day, I was like, they argue like they brothers. My guy, Cod, what's good with you, man, over there on the Twitchers? How you doing, sir? Hope all's well with you. So yeah, that's why Mozzie is my little bro. Who? I think Mozzie's. I believe Mozzie's older, right? And probably much bigger than you. Says little bro is crazy work. It says, do you have non-payments then? Man, somebody help your boy out. Hey, hit that donations. True, we'll give out the PayPal if you need it. Definitely need help paying bills over here. Said crazy quote from my other shit moments. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mozzie got some crazy ones. He got some wild ones. Said, I've been hiding from these Cowboys fans up here all week. Oh, has it been bad like that? Misdemeanor. Yeah, you know they get a Wednesday belt and they act like they're going to Super Bowl next weekend. Said, I don't know about that statement. Man, Nate is a kid to me, but I'll let him say what he wants. Well, just that sounds like what an older brother would say. They kind of let the younger brother kind of get away with some things until it's that time to check them when they think they just stepped out their lane. Like, hold on, player. Yeah, hit him in his gut real quick. Remember the first time my older brother, Cook, another big run, touchdown. There's a front flip into the end zone. Oh my God. Was that a 40-yard run right there? Oh my goodness. It's well, I mean, at least we know that Tua is going to be throwing a lot. So hopefully I can still get some good yardage. Says BAL, nah, you got 9 this week. I'll have next year. Best way to hide from Cowboys fans is to go Super Bowl, get Super Bowl tickets because they'll never get there. That's hilarious. That's a good one. Sounds exactly what my little brother IRL says. And the kick is up and good. Let's look at the replay. What? Wait, defensive line. Why was there no adjusting right there before the snap? There's literally three offensive linemen with nobody in front of them, and he still runs to the side where there's more defenders, and the triple team slides over and gives him a perfect lane. Whoever's the Miami defensive coordinator, you're stupid. How do you not yell out to the line to adjust? James Cook showed off in front of his family. So all you kids all throwing your toys out of the touchback 24/7. This is ugly, folks. But thank you for stopping by, Cop Man. Hope all is well. When I'm on Twitch and I see you on, I kind of have you up on alert. While I'm probably sometimes working on edits and stuff like that, or me and Zach are talking, or just working on other projects. Exactly. I feel that statement. Oh well. If my mate Dave, who's a Cowboy fan, heard me saying that he'd refuse to buy me the tickets for London games, that he usually does. Oh, hold on. Oh, no worries, Zach. I got you, brother. I see you comment. Oh, there's a phone call.
Hello? Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside! Hold on. Hello? Where we at?
That's how Buffalo feels right about now. Tua. Quick pass to H.I. in the flats. We'll pick up a first down. 24-7 the second quarter. What the hell happened? Got the Buffalo. Man, I'm about to find every Dave over there be stitching my boy. Oh, has there been a score? He said, has there been a score? There's been several. He is as annoying as they cash me outside girl. Hey, cash me outside girl is cashing out right now. She's getting paid. Fun fact though, Mozzie, everyone in England has a mate called Dave, so you're going to be busy. Before he said Titans may legit go 3-14. Man, I still can't believe how they started that game out and lost. Like, and he didn't even throw a touchdown that game. That was all defense and special teams. Say Jets, Packers, Dolphins, Bills, Lions, Chargers, then Texans, Colts, Jags twice. I mean, who's the backup QB for Packers? They might have a chance then. And they may have a chance with Chargers. Who knows? But, I mean, I don't think they will, but they may. So Allen needs to throw it more. Yeah, he generally does. I know you probably need the points. What up, Dr. Rick? How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. So maybe the Commanders, Bengals, they like it. The Bengals thing that's a weird situation. Excuse me, that was loud. I did see I was watching some clips And some people, I guess, who were watching the game, they recorded some moments, and you could. I'm assuming that arm, his wrist, is not okay, not 100%. And then also, I think Kirk Cousins is not 100% either. I only know one day in my entire life, and haven't heard of him since like middle school or high school. I think the matrix is broken. There's a few days when I was in elementary school. There was a couple in college, but that was about it, really. Bill, so you know Davo here in Australia also. See, I'll stick with my original 5 and 12. Malik Willis. Oh, yeah, that's right. They might still be able to do something with Malik Willis. It depends if they try to run their game plan based off of, Love's abilities, or they actually kind of make some changes for Malik Willis. He said, "Good, Davo." Miles. That's how you know Buffalo's in it. They brought in Spectre to run. Miami just moving like they don't care. Quick pass. We'll get the first down to Smith. 1 minute, 15 seconds to go for the half expires. Miami needs to move a little more urgency. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 1st and 10. Quick pass to the flat to Achan. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock, of course. What up, Gainwell? Says, hey, Zach and I, do you watch iShow Speed? I see him every once in a while. I don't like watch him. I've watched some of his stuff, but I don't watch him like that. Because, he gets kind of annoying. The barking stuff. I can't do that too often. Shame about the mother, though, Maz. Says, 40 says misdemeanor. Oh, is that going to be on revenge game type ish? They also reached out to Ryan Tannehill. Did they really? Oh, Lord Jesus. Don't do that again. I ain't got no mullet. Hell. I kind of cut. So hang on. I'm getting my mods mixed up now. Bill, how many streams do you go to? Is Tariq playing? Yes, he is. He's currently playing. Miami about to call a timeout. Yep. 32 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and 11. They need to score. That's basically all there is to it. But Willis won't have to do anything. 0 points came from the Bears offense because Titans offense is that trash. Basically, you're saying it's the opposing team has got to stall out the team until y'all just start to stall. Then this score. BL says it's 2:30 a.m. after all, though, and I'm old. Old kid, so I have excuse. True. Miles, is it business up front, party of the back haircut? That's hysterical. All right. They add a second to the clock. Tua rolls out to the left side, still running. 1st down, walks out of bounds with 27 seconds left on the clock. Tyreek Hill on the sideline now. Chosen in the game. 3 to the left. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Wilson in motion. Wilson gets the screen. We'll pick up 6 yards. This is why are we doing this with no? This play doesn't make any sense. You're just wasting clock. Now they call timeout with 19 seconds left. You gotta go. You need to get to the sidelines to preserve clock. So crazy to think that Mitchell Trubisky is the backup to Josh. Man, Tua last year used to at least get you some good points, even in a loss, man. This looks terrible. I've been watching the offensive lines of team running the wide zone offense. That's what the Saints need to aspire to be. So we're in the wide zone, so you help AK get to the outside. Because you let him get to the outside, it's a wrap. He's gonna run through somebody, run over somebody, or run past somebody. 2nd and 4, 21 seconds left on the clock. Quick pass over the middle to Hill. Get the first down and tackled immediately. 16 seconds. Another timeout called. Says close main starts a party everywhere. I have more streamers than Mississippi. Okay. Says sorry, who's Dave? Dave from accounting. Dave from State Farm was hilarious. She says he's a round the way boy. I haven't heard that terminology in a long time. With the khakis? Davo, who works at Servo. Dave's the one who turns up to the Barbie without bringing beer, ends up drinking all yours. Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool, man. You can't show up and not bring nothing. So my glorious king, Carrie Sager, is out for the remainder of the season now. I can embarrass my sister. Mike says, you know what's crazier than Trubisky being Allen's backup? Packers calling Tannehill. Yeah, that's crazy. Calling Tannehill is wild. Tua passes Smith. I think he gets out of bounds about the 15 with 12 seconds left on the clock. No more timeouts. 2nd and 3. I think because of where they're at, they might got like 2, maybe 3 opportunities. But he has to get rid of the ball fast if he doesn't see anything. Timeout, Buffalo. I need Tua to throw a touchdown right here. BL, Dave wouldn't be allowed. Is Tannehill still playing? He's still technically he's still active technically. He's not retired or anything. So Tannehill isn't on the Titans, but contributed in last week's loss. That's hysterical. That sounds about right, though. Tua throws in the direction of Smith, but will be out of bounds. 8 seconds left on the clock, and Miami's looking like butt cakes. They said the Dolphins, last week's game, the Dolphins had the lead after scoring with 0 seconds on the clock. That was the first time they had the lead. Big field goal up. 34-yarder is good, so score is 24-10. 4 seconds left on the clock, but most likely they'll knee and head on out to the locker room. So what do you guys think Miami is actually missing with all the talent they have, with the good coaching they actually have? What are they missing? Is it just they need to move on from Tua, which I don't know if that's really what they need to do, but what do you think they're missing? I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are on the Dolphins. He said, okay, so Dave from accounting, who does not nights at the servo, goes to barbecues without grog and drinks whatever in the Esky. Sounds like cool. He had Don's party. What up, comics multiplication? Dolphins should replace Tua with oh Lord Jesus. I should put you on timeout with that one. Said right on, Sinbad. Right on. Don't know who Tua is, comics. He talking about the Hawk Tua. Must be Hawk Tua. He talking about. Said Sinbad missing 18 points. Man, Tua stinks. Tua, I don't think he's garbage. I just think I don't know why he's playing the way he's playing right now. Spoil says still got no power. Have they said when you guys may be getting power again? Dolphins nail it. Hope everything's okay though, Spoiled. Thank you for stopping by, man. Go ahead and preserve your battery. You don't have to stop by. Go preserve that battery, brother. Said Dolphins need to do something with their defense. Yeah. Man, they do need to up the ante on the defense. They probably got too much money invested in offense stuff too, which might cause issues with that. Said the Dolphins defense never makes big plays. BL says, weird to think I was alive when the Dolphins last won the Super Bowl. Not with the Kevin Hart. Damn. It said BL, they were such a pretty team back then. That was a long time ago though, man. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I was born the year the first Super Bowl was played. God damn. BL been around. Been around the world. Yeah. I see so many faces. Man, I'm so mad right now. Tua about to cost me the whole ass game. He said, I told you I was old. He said, was that when Marino was playing, or am I reaching? So I've been around Europe mostly. Yeah, I'll go and hide then. Mozzie says Marino never won Super Bowl. Yeah, Marino never won Super Bowl. He considered one of the greatest to never win it. That's where he fits in that category. That's why I don't bet or play fantasy anymore. Yeah. You say you're reaching, Mozzie. I think aren't you referring to the undefeated team that actually won a Super Bowl? So the last time they won was so you're talking about the undefeated team, I believe, right? The undefeated team was 74, wasn't it? Is that what it was? Yeah, 73, 74. Yeah. Let's see what. So they won. The undefeated year was 72, but they did get 2 Super Bowl championships in 73, 74 too, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly. Ow. Yeah, so they won back-to-back Super Bowls then. So let's not mention reach arounds. Oh, wait. Where's Ron's at? What up, Andre? Said Fran Tarkenton fits too. Yeah, Fran Tarkenton. That was a while back. 72, yeah. 72 was undefeated year. So Dolphins haven't won since then. That's crazy. Yeah. Phillip Rivers is another great one ever to win the Super Bowl. I don't consider Phillip Rivers great. I think he was good. I don't consider him great. I've watched him play too much to say he's great. I say he's good. Because with the teams that he had, and he never won one, I don't even know who do you blame in those. I blame him, but that's just me because I'm a Raiders fan. Because I've seen him implode multiple times. As soon as he started hearing footsteps, man, it's a wrap. Guess somebody didn't Google for that. She was quick with it. That was because I saw it. I knew it was in the 70s. I didn't know what years. I didn't see it because I wasn't live. I was live after. Right at a couple years after. Top 5 in passing TDs makes you great. Doesn't make you great. It makes you good. What makes you great is titles. It was good. It was good. You ain't got no rings. And you had some of the best offenses. And you couldn't. He should have won at least one. At least one. They fell apart every time. And number 1 in QB, tight end, TDs qualifies too. So you're saying because he's top 5 passing and number 1 in QB, tight end, TDs, that makes him great? I mean, you say so. So I remember as far back Super Bowl 5. That's crazy to even think about that. The Super Bowl 5. Legacy-wise, is Rivers above Flacco? I mean, legacy-wise... I would consider Flacco to have a little bit better legacy because he got Super win. I mean, I know there's some. I can admit there is some partial bias because of who Rivers played for, but at the same time, I've seen Rivers in his worst a lot. I know BAL, you're a Chargers fan, so you've seen him in his worst. Like, take off the bias, and to say, "Oh, he's great." Take off the bias. I ain't heard that song in a minute. Oh, Lord, 2K. Nobody cares about that game. Here, let me see something. Says, man, wait, what? It's Entergy? If you live in Louisiana, you know my Louisiana. Don't we all hate energy? Okay. Right. Righteous. Main Star says, speaking of titles, I had one of my employees ask to be called a senior designer. They have been in the job for 2 years and only 22. I just rolled my eyes and said yes. I mean, if his title is that, senior mean they're over other designers, okay. But as far as him being in that career path for 2 years, I mean, you're just a designer. Says hate Entergy and Sparklight. I have no idea what that is. Says I'm at TikTok. I just had a file for appeal to get my account back, but there are people making it and don't get banned. Oh yeah. TikTok be wilding, bro. Who is worse, Energy or? Yeah, that's all Southern for me. I have no idea who or any of those are. So I can go back to Super Bowl 58. Is that impressive? Yeah, these effing flies. Why did they be by my door? So I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's hysterical. What up? How are you doing? Look at it. It says, yep, same with Dan Marino, who held practically every QB record you can hold, but never won Super Bowl. The rings aren't everything. Yeah, the rings are everything, but I value Dan Marino way more than I value Phillip Rivers. And I've seen both of them play. I think Phillip Rivers don't touch Dan Marino. That's how I feel. I think Dan Marino is way more greater than Phillip Rivers. I do agree rings don't equate to everything, but also because I've seen Phillip Rivers a lot. I think he's good, but I don't think I call him great. That's just me though. But that's just my personal opinion. So I'm just here trying to get fired. It's hilarious. Mr. Mita says, if you think so. Shoot this pat on his head. If you think so, Mozzie. I think season 2 time will lose lots of people. Isn't this month and next month supposed to be those actual decisions if they're gonna still be a thing? Is it September, October? He said, I'll take that. Actually, everybody who's here who watches football or have been watching football, what's your first Super Bowl memory? What's your first Super Bowl memory? Curious. Because can I get their ish together? I need to, man, Brisket. Who are you telling, brother? Was it 2 points right now? It said just living. Hey, you know what? I'm glad that you're living. That's a plus. The world is crazy. Storms coming out of nowhere, hitting the Midwest, the South. I mean, Florida. My son says it's been raining since he went to Georgia. It's been 2 weeks. It's raining every day, but one day he's miserable on the military base. So I can go back to Super Bowl I, but was still in my mom's home, so I don't remember much. Well, that doesn't really count. You know, I would say your first Super Bowl experience that you remember. You know what I'm saying? Say the green non. She just patted my head. Oh, no arguing with you there, but he is one of the greats never to win a ring. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I consider him a great. I do believe he was a good quarterback. I do believe that. I will never take that from him. And like I said, there is partial bias. So I'm, you know, a fan of the sports enough to admit that. But at the same time, when I've seen him play, I've definitely seen him at his worst, playing against a really bad Raiders team and still lose. I think that's hilarious. And they had great players, great receivers, tight ends, everything, and come in and lose, like, which should not have happened the times they lost to us. What up, brother? How are you doing, man?
Oh, you know, the post-hurricane hangover is a real thing, bro. Struggling this morning. Well, today, we got power back on around noon. That's about the time I fell asleep. Head hurts. But I'm here now. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to get some food in, and then I ate, and then I was sitting there, and I still was feeling all out of it. So I was like, let me go take a shower. I was like, let me go take a shower real quick. I did. I feel a lot better now. I feel fresh.
So what you need to do, see, that's why you need a longer boom arm so you can put it towards the bed, and we'll just angle your camera just to get your face while you're laying down. We'll do a full stream that way.
Go.
I don't think nobody will mind. Nobody will mind at all.
I'm locked in, bro. I'll still be in the boxers, man. Just covered up.
Says I was born in 1960 and really didn't pay attention when I was little. I watched a lot when I was little because my dad was a big fan of football. So, well, football and baseball and basketball. So I think, man, yeah, I watched all kinds of sports when I was a little kid. We were always at some kind of sporting event. My first Super Bowl memory is Chuck Howley slinging his helmet down the field in the Super Bowl fight after a W. Antonio Holmes Kutch versus the Cardinals. It's interesting.
It's okay. We like
my first sleep. Is. Huh? Oh.
No, you're going.
Main Star says my first was designing Super Bowl poster for Star Casino. I think it was for the Patriots. Got free beer for the day, so I don't remember the score. You know, if you got free beer for the day, I can kind of see that. Hilarious. My best Super Bowl memory is Tracy Porter interception. Oh, okay. I could dig that. Absolutely. I could dig that. I mean,
James Cook is cooking,
it's not,
man.
It's not. Yeah, it's not my favorite Super Bowl memory, but it's one I always remember. Like when I think about Super Bowl, is the when Denver went to Super Bowl, and Elway when he runs to it's not a sneak, but he runs to the end zone and gets hit. He helicopters and holds onto the ball and falls down the end zone. I never forget that play. And then of course I remember the Niners, the pass in the back of the corner, like of the end zone. It's probably considered one of the great catches in Super Bowl history, even though it was kind of like a botch play. It turned out to be a touchdown.
My favorite memory was the first outside of the Saints has to be Santonio Holmes in the back of the end zone when they played against Kurt Warner and the Cardinals for the Steelers. That toe touch right at the end of time, and it was a play that they practiced. Yeah. And never did it correctly in practice. It never worked a single time in practice. They did it like 50 times. They said didn't work. Decided to call it on the big stage, and he was able to get his feet in.
That's always cool when it just happened to work. Yeah. Miley says first Super Bowl memory is Super Bowl 47. Ravens getting the dub for Ray Lewis last year. I remember that one. That's when he hiked the ball for the last one. I remember that, or snapped the ball. Taylor says, Zach, it's okay. We like your sleep stream. Simba said, "Look what the cat dragged in." What up, Daniel? Time for the first F1 points update in 2 months. Hit us with them.
And speaking with the cat drug,
1960,
damn outside cats brought in all of her kittens to our house yesterday during the storm, and a couple of them didn't make it. So my mom was in an emotional wreck last night.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's tough. Oh,
right. 1960. Wait, why is that not showing? Okay, do that first. Okay, now I'll go back to it. There we go. So 1960 with the F, 1966. Thank you very much. I ain't that old. You guys aren't old, man. You're just seasoned. Main Star says it's officially beer o'clock. Let the weekend begin. Main Star for you, it's always beer o'clock. You act like it's different morning or night. King says Drivers' Championship prior to, I forgot how to say his name, but P1 Max Verstappen. Here, let's check. Allen with a big pass to Scantling.
God, you're so
will not be caught.
Try to close out. I say you're so ahead of me. I'm gonna try to close out and see if it'll put me in a better spot.
I'm surprised because mine's been freezing the whole time. It's like freezing off and on.
You're like, yeah. He wasn't at the line of scrimmage yet. He was still in the huddle whenever you started the play.
Oh damn. Big punt. Fair catch at the 11-yard line. Tua.
Yep. Nope. You're just way ahead.
Can they do something with this very bad start? So my first time watching Super Bowl that I can remember, Dan Marino versus Joe Montana. I'm trying to remember what's the first one I actually remember watching. It has to be a Niners Super Bowl, I believe.
The first one I ever watched, but I don't remember much of it, was Patriots and Rams in 2001. And I remember it because, well, I remember less about the game and I remember more about the events because we went to the Super Bowl experience thing when I was a kid. So that was cool because it was the one in New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's see.
I think see. Like I remember, I know it. I think. What was the first one I remember seeing? Oh, first one I remember actually seeing was probably 82. Yeah, 82. That's the one I told you. I remember I told you the one I predicted.
Yeah. I didn't.
It was 1982 Super Bowl. I predicted that Super Bowl the first game of the season. I told we were watching the game. It was Cincinnati versus somebody. And I remember telling my dad, "Hey, I don't know why." I said, "Dad, some telling me you should bet on the Bengals to win the Super Bowl," and he didn't. And when we got to the end, it was Niners versus Bengals. That's why I remember that one. I was like, "He would have been rich. He would have been rich, especially back then."
Oh yeah. The mods would have been crazy.
That was 82. Man. That was 82. In this Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan.
What up, Maz? What up, Mr. Beater? How we doing?
Mr. Beater says, Zach.
Said, Maz said, hey, boy, little Uzi back in the building. Shut up, Uzi. Hope you good, my docs. Don't worry. I know the feeling. Yeah, dude. It was yeah. Started the hurricane started getting worse more around like 7:30, something like that. And so as soon as it started, grabbed the beer, passed through, went over to my sister's house. We were out of power, and I'm so mad. We ran out of power, or we lost power like 15 minutes, like till the end of the storm. Like it was literally not a bad hurricane, luckily for us at least. And I look outside and like the lights are kind of flicking on and off, but we haven't had any real issues. And all of a sudden I see the dang transformer blow. And not even 15 minutes later, the storm was done. It was back to just some light wind. And I'm like, Damn, we were 15 minutes away from being able to sleep with AC on. Oh, I was mad.
Oh, that's the yeah.
Whew, excuse me. Let's see. May have seen the previous two, but can't really remember them. I got you. What up, Burp? How you doing, brother?
James Cook in relation to Captain Cook. Yeah, hysterical.
God, they can't get nothing going downfield, huh? It's a good screen to Achane.
Nope.
It's gonna be able to get a first down, but man, you'd like to see something.
That's how they've been successful is those
short checkdowns.
They've only been good at the end of rounds, and yeah, everything downfield has either been just a bad pass or interception.
I mean, look at that defense. Like, I mean, they're all over every receiver.
Yeah.
Can do anything, please? Yeah, you just threw a 10-yard screen, bro. You're not happy with that? I thought that was good.
No, because he only has like 3 points.
No, I thought it was fine. Dave said one Max Verstappen Red Bull, Racing Honda, RBPT 3032 Lando, Norris McLaren, Mercedes Charles, Ferrari. I'm assuming these are the points. Oscar Pierre McLaren, Mercedes Carlos Sainz. Thank you for the update, Daniel.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
BT. By the way, Dan Marino was the backup quarterback for the Dolphins, and his jerseys were a nightmare for the manufacturers. I feel like I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I do remember he was the backup. I remember hearing the stories about that.
Yeah, my neighbor's dad was a huge Miami Dolphins fan, and
oh really?
I remember as like being a kid, I was like, Dad, why does he not like the Saints? I'm like, what's wrong with him? like how it's here the Dolphins. What's wrong with him? My dad would be like, I don't know, man. And they were bad back then too. Like it was
3rd and 5, ball snapped. Pressure's there, 2 on the run, throws it away, intercepted. And it's going to be a pick 6. Tua, sometimes take the sack. That's 30. That's 30 of them things.
How are you an NFL quarterback and you don't have the strength falling back to throw the ball 20 yards?
Hey, I was just thinking that, like, how do you not get that ball out of bounds?
Yeah,
and it's a holding on offensive line. He sailed it too. Like, you sailed it and you couldn't get it out of bounds. It was going to land in bounds.
Yeah, it wasn't going to make it out of bounds. Yeah. I mean, look. Goodness gracious, man. You know, I just finished saying some good things about Tua in my prediction video.
I saw it too. I
started saying some good things.
I watched it before the stream.
I'm about to go make a comment on there and just say I take it back. I immediately regret this decision.
There you go, Zach.
Oh, I was doing it too.
Oh.
I immediately regret this decision.
My God, that is bad, man. Aren't the Dolphins at home? They are at home. They are at home. They are.
That is.
I wonder
Zach's prediction video.
Oh God.
For Miami.
Not looking great right now, boys. I wonder if Tyreek Hill is sitting there thinking, like, man, you know what? Maybe I could have just taken a week of jail, but it's less stressful. Less stressful than watching this.
Bruh.
Chris said, Zach, no more saying good things about anyone. Matter of fact, can you two start hating on golf real quick? Oh, that'll never change. I'm always going to hate on golf, so you're good on that one, Chris.
What up, Declan? And that's also the video for the Bills. Everybody.
Ooh, what up, Deck? How you doing, brother? Hey, look, I know Jeremy's feeling good, man. Jeremy was talking. He had a lot of confidence going into this game. If y'all don't know who Jeremy is, he's the new host of the Come On In Buffalo Bills on the Come On In Sports Network. It was good listening into him and seeing what he had to say.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, so what you been up to, Don? How's I didn't really watch much of the first half. I watched like a little bit of the end of the second quarter, but I mean, obviously the Dolphins are struggling, but like what's going on, man? Like what is happening right now?
It's immediate pressure on the line. The line's collapsing really fast. Tua is panicking, and they were playing out the pistol for a second, and it seemed to be working. But it's almost one of the things where I feel like they got to play out the pistol the entire game.
Interesting.
Anything else is they don't have time. They don't have enough time.
Interesting. I mean, I'm looking. It's not even like Josh Allen's having a phenomenal game. I mean, the ball's getting spread around a good bit, so that's good. I mean, we see Shear, Ty Johnson, Kincaid all getting a fair amount of catches. James Cook is balling out, but it's like it's like they're just dominating defensively and getting the job done on offense, making it look simple.
Like the first interception was a bad pass, as you see in the replay, it bounced off the shoulder. Second one, he sailed it over old boy's head. He wasn't expecting it. Then that one, he just threw it, trying to get rid of it. And like you said, how do you not have the strength to get it out of bounds? Because anybody else
realized that he had three. 3 is crazy.
Yeah, you're not even throwing high enough to get out of bounds. One, and your arm strength is not strong enough to get out of bounds, which is that was less than 25 yards. Like, what are we talking about here? Another short pass, Hill.
Hating on golf. We like golf over here. We just, I just suck at it, but I like it. Hey, Tyreek Hill getting me some points in fantasy. Thank you for the catch, Tyreek. It's only like I expected like 20 something from you. But I guess 5 is fine.
I mean, what is Tua got right now? Probably like 2 points.
How you said you're good at sucking, Zach. You're fine. Maz, you trying to get another quote, bro? You already got me wanting to pump you in. Now you tell me that I'm good at sucking too? Crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm not quoting that because I don't want that out there. What's going on here? Definitely someone did know the playbook, right? Yeah, someone definitely did know the playbook on that one. I don't know if it was Tua or the running back, and I think it was Tua. Tua goes back to throw the little pitch to the running back in the backfield, and looks the wrong way and has to like spin all the way around to do the pitch. My dude called an audible and didn't know the audible he called. Nuts.
Had a Kyler Murray moment.
Jesus. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not my job to find the open receiver.
That shit is wild. Like, when he said that, I was like, wait, what? But the fact that how open he was, that means he not only he juked the defender had to fall trying to catch up to him. Great spin move, Miller.
I was like, quote that ASAP, Non. No, you're not quoting what I said when we're making fun of what you said, Mozzie. Don't try and twist and turn things, okay? We all read it. Yours is written. It's there. Everybody can see what you're talking about, all right?
Tua pass to Tyreek Hill. They got to say he caught it. I think was he officially out of bounds?
Yeah, he definitely was out of bounds for sure.
Oh, it's right there too.
That is man, but what a bad pass, right? Like no one's there. Just throw the ball.
That's on
Just throw the
Tua
right
again.
ball. Look at
Every
this. There's
bad
not there's not a
pass
defender
in this
the
game so
frame.
far has been on Tua. It's been on Tua. It's not been on the receiver. It's been on Tua.
No,
Quick
man.
handoff.
I mean, you would still like to see your, top paid wide receiver, get the feet down in that situation. But like, come on, man. It's Tyreek Hill. Just give him the ball where he can do something with it.
Yeah.
Back to the run game because he can't throw. He stepped out. Did he not? I guess not.
You must be ahead of me now.
Oh, I'm ahead of you now?
Yeah, because I just
how
seen the
that- how
Jalen
ahead is
Wright
that?
in the round.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Oh,
It looked like his foot stepped out whenever he initially cut.
quick handoff.
Yeah,
H-hand.
you're still ahead of me.
It's the first down.
Yeah, I am just now seeing the snap.
Okay, let me know when you see the. They go say do the replay.
When they do the replay.
Yeah, because you'll show up. They'll show up from the backside, the rear.
Yeah. Now.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Hawaiian Daniel Jones Tua turned the ball over.
That's actually hilarious.
the Hawaiian Daniel Jones is crazy.
Tua pass over the middle, off the fingertips.
Yeah. It's not a great throw, but you need to catch that. You got two.
Yeah,
fingers on
that now that one I say the receiver
it.
could have
You need to catch that.
got that.
Yeah, you got to catch that. It's not, and that's not an easy pass to make too. Straight over the middle, over a linebacker as well.
Yeah,
I don't know. Actually, I might take it away, bro. Like I think that ball could be placed a little bit better.
It could
I thought the defender was a little bit closer. I still would like to see him catch it, but
he got both hands touched it, so both hands
Yeah.
touched. You got to catch that, man.
all right.
All right, from the 19, ball snap, quick pass to Janu. Get to about the 12-yard line.
I didn't realize Johnny went there.
Yeah.
Let's get a 70-yard touchdown for Hill at least. I'm right there with you, Brisky. Let's do it.
Quentin,
Unless I'm playing you in
Come on,
fantasy. If
come
that's
on.
the case, then I don't care if I lose in the other league. I'd rather just beat you.
Hold on 1 second.
I don't even know who I'm playing this week. I haven't looked at all. I'm hoping I took Mostert out. I'm not sure if I did or not. What up, Cheesehead? So we had our high school game moved to tonight because of the weather from the hurricane we were supposed to get, and we lost again. And we could have played tomorrow anyway because the rain chance is much lower. Yeah. That's crazy that they moved the game up. Like, I feel like that's like a very uncommon thing to do. Like, why? I don't know. I just feel like that's not good for like your preparation for your team and everything like that. Unless it's been planned, like at least at the beginning of the week, they decided that.
Okay.
All right, 4th and 4. Tua from shotgun, ball snap. H-hand with the horrible block. Tua on the run. Gets the first down.
He's done. He's done.
Oh.
Tua down. He hit his head. He's done. That's concussion. Immediate concussion.
Yeah. That sucks.
That's an immediate concussion. What's crazy is when you look at the hit, it didn't seem like it should have been concussion.
Ooh.
He hit
Arm
him
behind
with
the arm.
right shoulder.
But I mean, thing is, like, you're a quarterback, bro. Slide. Or if you're going to feel confident enough to lead with a shoulder, at least lead with your shoulder and not your damn head.
Lead with
Like,
your shoulder.
he leaned down and went like this.
I'm gonna say that Tua will not be playing the next 2 years because he's reaching the number that Steve Young is reaching, and when you get to those numbers, they're not gonna play you, bro. You're gonna have to retire.
Yeah,
because this is what, number 3, 4?
Shit, maybe more than that. Let me see.
Because it was it 3 last year? Because that's why Steve Young retired. He retired
in the NFL. Tua has missed 5 games in this past season due to his injuries, which included 2 concussions and a suspected possible third. That was
I think it was 3.
Yeah, that was for the 2023. That was for the 2022-2023 season. I'm not sure how many he had last year. I don't think he had any last year.
Because I think that one that we was watching and he was starting to have the seizure, I think that was the 3rd one.
Yeah.
And then this one, that's 4. And the fact that he gets hit and he has it that quick, that means there's something wrong there. Say I agree with the Tua statement. Yeah, it's too many concussions, man.
What up, Q? How you doing, brother? Q said, "Wow, you've been here the whole time." Q every Thursday and Monday.
Hello again. What's up, Zach?
What up, 40?
Yeah.
Said it rained pretty the entire game too. It rained during the entire game as well. That's hilarious. How do the Hurricanes hit y'all out there? She said when it's a couple days later,
and it's scary when you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, in Wisconsin.
I don't. Well, I think he's from. She's from Wisconsin. I think it's from Georgia, right? I don't remember where she says from because he goes all over the place.
If he's in Georgia, yeah. Christopher said it's been raining since he got there. So it's been raining.
And listen to y'all soothing voices to go back to sleep. I've never heard of my voice being soothing. Maybe Non's. Definitely not mine.
I mean, when I used to do my R&B show, you know what I'm saying? I used to be.
Yeah, dude's trying to pillow talk all of his viewers.
I will say this: I know with my R&B show, I know there was some babies that was had to my show. I know for a fact. I tried to get them to name them after me, but it just didn't work.
Thank you for all the updates, Daniel. I'm reading them as they're coming through. Appreciate you, brother.
Man starts to bubble wrap that guy. Man, it's just too many, man, and it's getting to a point where any hit he has one. So if it's that sensitive, then there's a true problem.
Now we get, who's this? Thompson? Where did he play? Skylar Thompson. Yeah, 7th-round pick last year.
Oh, so they didn't put in Mitchell Trubisky, who was actually considered second string?
They actually kind of liked Thompson there. I remember last year, whenever they drafted him and such, because the injuries with Tua, people are hoping that he might be an answer for him, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, she's talking about it now.
Yep. Goodness. Oh God, that was so bad.
That one he got slammed so hard, and it wasn't the defender's fault.
And I remember he did a lot of neck workouts and such the following year.
Yeah.
To help do that time, and he just runs straight into him. And now they're just going to run up the middle. Look, I understand you bring in a second quarterback, but you still got to score a touchdown. Running up the middle is not the answer. You got to trust your backup. Mike, come on, man. Come on, coach.
Yeah.
Said almost won. We scored making it a 6-point game, recovered the onside kick, but couldn't do anything with it. It actually got intercepted. Oh, wow. BL asking for the IndyCar point standings. Daniel, I'm not sure if you have all that. What up, Dr. Rick? Said Tua took a blow.
Thompson in the pocket, gonna lob it. I don't even know what happened
home.
There. Who's number
Barrios
0?
falls down, but He wasn't open. Like, why are you throwing that there?
He wasn't even prepared for the rock, man.
Inside giant hamster balls. Mozzie had 6 concussions. Now it all makes sense. That's too funny. The inside kick was like from their own 45 because they were roughing the kicker, causing our kicker to get hurt. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
And they still couldn't score either. That's false start. All right, let's go from 4th and not manageable to 4th and even more not manageable.
Ooh, this might be it.
I'm in Western North Carolina near Asheville. Don't usually get much from the Hurricanes. Okay, I got you. You wish you were still in Georgia. Gotcha. That makes sense. Dan said I do, but I'm only going to do the top 10. Fair enough, Daniel. 40 said they trusted Tua's garbage throws. Might as well trust Skyler. Hey, look, might as well, right? The only weather we get is a light breeze and a bit of a drizzle, but nobody names a fighter plane after that. And leave Francine alone. I love like mocking the people on like Facebooks and stuff during hurricanes that like they're like, wow, Francine, thanks. My power is now out because of you. Like, are you talking to a hurricane? Just because they gave it a name doesn't mean it can understand you. Skyler goes down. That's a sack.
Von Miller. That coach looks like, damn, it's either done already. The way he was looking right there on that sack, yeah.
He's like, well, we'll try next year. So I enjoy hurricanes and big storms. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way she said, and that's like no disrespect to anyone that's had some big issues that's happened during them. And I mean, I've had issues from storms as well. But I don't know. It's always like the weird thing with storms. It's like once they're here, it's like, all right, it's on. Like there's nothing else you can do but watch it pass by and hope everything goes well. And if something goes wrong, then you figure out what you can do from there because there ain't nothing you can do to stop it. Once it's there, that's it. I've always feel like weirdly like unbothered during hurricanes. Like even when the ceiling came in at my grandma's, when our window busted through and we had all kind of stuff going in, like just very unbothered. Just like, all right, well, let's see what we can do from here.
It's kind of like how we are on the West Coast with earthquakes.
Yeah.
Because them things happen. They happen every day.
Yeah.
That's what I remember my homeboy who was from Louisiana who when he came to Fresno State, he's like, man, how y'all get used to have earthquakes? I was like, you know what? Stop moving right now. I said, right now, there's actually an earthquake happening. You just can't feel it. There's earthquakes happening every minute. There's just certain ones you feel more than others.
Right.
And it just happens. It's nature, man. It happens. We can't stop it. You just can't be prepared to know what to do when it happens.
Yep. That's about it, man. What up, Trey? Said it's in the 90s now in Fort Wayne. It's hot.
In the 90s? It was the 80s. It's been the 80s last week here. Been kind of happy about that.
Yeah. Trey said the Dolphins are going to call Fitzmagic to come out of retirement. He's at the game, man. They might pull him out.
I mean, is he actually retired? Is he actually officially retired?
I would assume so. Had a service call at KFC of a malfunctioning thermostat. Thermostat didn't have a temperature. It just said hot. His phone was reading 107 degrees and the keypad was reading 202. Oh, yeah, wow. That's hot. I know, man. Working in a kitchen when the AC is broken is not a fun time, man. I had to do that for one summer, working at this restaurant. The AC broke, and I literally worked with like my back to the oven in like a small corner.
Really?
And I'm telling you, I'd be dripping sweat. Like,
Yeah.
I'd have to wash my hands after every pizza.
Yeah.
I'd be just sweating. Constantly wash my hands.
Cook would wrap the medal. Cook's having a hell of a game.
Let's see. Right, only Facebook 40. Only
Cook got
Facebook.
30 points. God damn.
A plane named Gray Sky. Do you really, Brisky? In your league, you have both Tua and Love? Yeah, you're in trouble, brother. How many Hurricanes have you been in on Zach? Every single one that's came through Louisiana since I was born. I've stayed for all of them. We don't leave. Been for Katrina. Katrina really wasn't bad for us, just a lot of wind. The next one I think there's one after Gustav. Gustav was sucked. Isaac was probably the worst one outside of the Ida, which we had recently. Isaac was like a weak storm. It was only like a category 1 or 2, but it just sat and it just flooded everything. Like there was places like in the street that was like up to my chest with water. It's like I didn't even realize the street was like that low down compared to like the rest of the ground. Like it was yeah, that was
Is Isaac the one that also hit the East Coast? Is that the same one that hit the East Coast? There was one
yes,
that
I
hit
think
the East
so.
Coast
I
too.
think so. Like it went up to New York and it did the same thing. It
Yeah.
moved slow and yeah, it rained the shit out of them and flooded them too. Yeah.
And it tore up the Carolinas. Cause I remember they had a camera out there showing the beach. It was stuff that showed on the beach that they didn't even know was in the ocean.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pieces of boat. They was like, where did this boat come from? It was hella old. This came up on the beach.
And then Ida was the last one that we had. That was bad. That one. It's the one where my grandma's ceiling had caved in. And that was a interesting experience because right before her ceiling caved in, when it happened, she's called us and she's like, she's kind of panicking. She's like, our ceiling's caving in, ceiling's caving in, whatever. And then service cut out. So I end up went ahead, put my work boots on, grabbed some doubled up pair of jeans, a couple shirts, grabbed me at my strap, and I walked about 2 miles to get to her house to make sure everything was okay. So I'm walking in like waist deep water for like 2 miles during the worst part of the hurricane. It was immediately after the eye that it happened. So it's like literally the strongest part of the hurricane. Oh, it was horrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely eventful.
Yeah, I forget which when I was watching the news and they showed the neighborhood and there was literally a shark going down the middle of the street. I was like, I'm cool. I'm so good.
I'm good.
I'm so good. I'll take an earthquake every day of the week before I take that.
Damn shark, huh? Yeah, I think it was for Isaac. We went and we were walking around, and after the hurricanes, I try to go and walk around and see where I can, give some assistance if I don't have anything, at my house or whatever.
Yeah.
So we were walking around and helping people cut trees and move stuff out the road so people could leave if they need to. Went checked on a couple other family members' houses. So we were walking through deep water, and we're coming back. And for whatever reason, my sister decided she wanted to come with us, so she came. And she was younger. I can't remember how old she was. She might have been like 12 or something like that, maybe 13.
Yeah.
And so we're walking through there, and we're coming back home. And she's not paying attention. She literally is probably about this far away from stepping on the head of an alligator.
Oh, wow.
And luckily the alligator ran up onto these people's houses. And I was like, we were freaking the hell out. Like we tried yelling at her whenever she first started doing it. And I think us yelling might have freaked it out, I guess. It took off. I was like, thank God. I was like, I don't know if I could. It was a big one too. It was at least like 4.5, 5 feet. Like it was a decent size.
That's crazy. Yeah, because it was whatever the local news station was out there. They were flying the helicopter above, showing all the damage. And when they went past these people in the house, and you can see somebody was coming to help them, and then as they get past them, like right in the middle of the intersection of the next street. You could literally see it in the water, just like going like this through the water. I was like, there's no way in hell.
I need a hell no soundbite. Hell no. Oh hell no. No way.
Oh my God. Knowing
yeah.
that you guys are like below sea level, so I'm like, okay, yeah, it's very plausible. But to see it, to actually see one, is like,
yeah,
oh yeah, no,
yeah. Like holy shit,
no, son. That's crazy though, Croc. That's crazy. Said no, but the Aussie export version is called the Crying Cheating Cricket Captainson. Wait, what are y'all talking about?
I have no idea. Come on, fan, turn on. There we go. Oh, it's hot. I was reading. Oh, the last big weather drama we had here was a black bin bag getting blown down a street in Wolverhampton, and that was the main headline on the BBC News. Wow.
BBC News. That's funny.
Melbourne has NRL.
So we had a flood here once, and the main headline story on the news was an old couple's fish survived. At least, hey, it survived. That's important. That's good news, man. We need good news. Big booming punt, heading to the end zone. 14,
I just told Zach
14 in the fourth quarter.
About how my client from Louisiana was educating me on hurricanes and how it's just normal to them and scary to the rest of us. Yeah, it's like very normal. There are some people that freak out. My mom is one of those. She freaks out, and I like she makes me lose my mind. And I'm like, I was like, you're panicking but doing nothing in your panic. Like, you're just panicking. Like, when the window broke, she's like freaking out. Oh my God, we're going to lose everything. We're going to lose everything. And I'm like, or we could just calm down and just take everything out the room and bring it into my room where the window's not broken. I was like, or we could do that. That's a very good idea. It's like, I'm like trying to move things and she's still just freaking out. Like, this is a waste of time. And I'm like, we literally have only gotten a drizzle in here. Like we're okay. Like, just grab the shit and let's get into it.
That's like when it snowed here and everything, everybody was stuck. And like the neighbors was panicking. I was like, there's nothing we could do. So might as well just go back in your apartment.
Yeah, right.
Don't try to dig your car out. You don't have the tools for it. Just go back in your apartment.
Even if you
the
do
power's
dig it out, what are you gonna do? Like,
you can't go nowhere because all the streets
Right.
like this. Even the trucks were getting stuck. That's how deep some of the snow parts was. So I just go in my car, sit in the heat for a little bit, get warm, go back in the apartment, underneath the blanket, and go to sleep. I was like, it's nothing I can do.
Nothing else you can do.
I was like,
We had fun after Ida, like, because we didn't have power for about, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks. We didn't have power, and man, we were outside chilling, grilling. Like, we were making we made a chicken pasta on the grill. That was like interesting. We just whatever we could, walked around neighborhoods. Yeah, nothing else.
First down by H-Han. Nice pass from Thompson.
He's definitely an underrated running back. I figured he'd be good this year. I didn't. We'll see how his numbers finish off at the end, but I knew he was going to have a bigger role with the Bills, especially with no Diggs and no Gabe.
Yeah.
It's called an inch of snow, and the whole of London comes to a standstill. That's funny. Was ice storm back in 2014, I think. That shit was awesome, other than not having power for like 4 days, I guess. But I was up trying to watch the storm all night. That's what I do. That's honestly one of my favorite parts of the storm, is just to watch it. Like, we don't have an overhang here, but I know I'll just go and open up the front door, but put something so the wind can't swing it back and forth, and I just sit and just watch outside. Like, ain't none. It's like listening to the whistle of the wind coming between the apartment complexes. It's like super creepy. It's like, and then like the weirdest part of the storms for me is always the eye, because it's like you get just straight, shit on with rain and wind, and then all of a sudden it's like over, like there's nothing.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, boom, all 100% right back again.
What up, Gus Bus over there over the Twitch side? So I'm here for the hot tub stream. I think that's Zach. That's Zach. What are you gonna do after stream?
Yeah.
After the game.
What up, Trev?
So I worked a 24-hour shift during the hurricane. It's crazy.
Oh, you had to work for the hurricane, Trev? You got some money for that though, huh? Don't they pay? Isn't it double time for
It should be double time, right?
I think it's double time.
Once it gets depending on the job, it's either after 8 or after 10. It flips into double time.
Well, no,
Double
when you
time
work
for problems.
when you work a disaster, it's normally double time too.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. So you,
Yeah, double time for 24 hours. Hell of a paycheck. That single paycheck would have been bomb.
let's see. We had a flood here once in the main headline story on the news. Oh, was it old? Okay, you read that. All right, that was funny. Say, Zach, good for you. I would have done that for my grandma as well. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, get out there. It was fun. Everybody, they had people looking at me like from the windows that were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Mind your business." No, tell you. I'm not out here for fun. I can tell you that much. That's every cyclone in Aussie. Sharks in the streets. That's crazy. Every time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the NRL teams in Melbourne. Melbourne, not Melbourne. Melbourne.
He said Tariq about to leave the field like AB. You're probably right. Because when Thompson first came in, he was wide open, like a yard outside the end zone, and they ran instead, throwing it.
Let's see. Sinbad, I did see you send an email. I haven't looked at any of the emails yet, but I have seen them.
Yeah, I looked a couple days ago, but nothing recently.
Yeah, he sent it to us after.
I know. We wanted to talk. Well, I want to talk to you about talking to old boy about doing that PR stuff, like we talked about marketing stuff.
Oh yeah. This first and second is on today, though. There you go. Baseball is dead. Yeah, well, I've heard someone was telling us about baseball the other day.
Baseball lost to Sri Lanka. Baseball.
Yeah, it's like the dude's name is like Baz that created the game, I guess, and so he called it baseball. Tyreek about to lead the field like AB. That's crazy. Trey on the Twitch side. What up, Trey? White men can't run the new movie. White men can't run the new movie. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Who knows what Trey's talking about?
So
obviously you didn't watch the Olympics. There's a lot of white men that can run.
Baseball equals English cricket. I gotcha.
Ah. It says first time chat.
I don't know. Ask him, Nate. Trey, are you playing fantasy? What's going on, man? I think he won last week, didn't he? Did he win last week, Nate? Or he came close? I was looking at it the other day. Well, I'm glad you remember your password, Trey. The second league, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm acting like I know. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember.
I'm just here. I have no idea.
I think he's in the first league.
By 1 point. Oh, you lost by 1 point? Damn. Mozzie beat him. Oh, Mozzie beat him. Oh, damn it, Trey. Why you let Mozzie beat you, bro? He's so bad at fantasy football.
Yeah, I just lost 20 points because somebody decided to run head first.
I know. I think I have him as my starter in one of my leagues. I think Real Fan Sports 3. No. Which one of my leagues I have him started?
Yeah, because at the beginning, me and Maz were like close in predictive points. As soon as he went out, I dropped 20 points down.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to beat Brisky until that happened. I still have a chance, even though Tyreek Hill gave me a whopping 6.60 points. I don't even know who my backup quarterback is in this league. Oh, it's Justin Herbert. Nice. And now it's like sitting here like dude, I low key want to drop him because it's just like it's a risk now. You know, it's like
that's what I was thinking.
Like this, like
I had a spot open because Puka's on the IR, so I just grabbed Rodgers. Let me just grab Rodgers just in case.
Yeah,
like I don't know what I'm gonna do next week.
I looked at quarterbacks yesterday, and there's two out there that I wouldn't mind having.
I just grabbed Rodgers because his next couple of games.
I could be risky and go with a third one, but I don't think I will. But
like I said, I picked Rodgers because his next 3 games are kind of favorable. So I was like, I think it's like Titans and somebody else. Like, wait, who was it?
Yeah, it's Titans and
yeah, they got Titans.
Their next like 7 games,
Patriots, Denver, and then Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm like, the next 4 games, I might be able to play him, and he actually do well.
It'll be close with New England. I mean, New England still has a good defense, but
true
for sure.
So I was like, let me just grab him, and I didn't want to technically drop Tua because he does what he does well. I just don't know why they're playing like ass right now.
I got a trade done. Nice. Should go through before Sunday's game. If it doesn't, I guess I can push it. Yeah, y'all want to make sure when y'all do y'all's trades, I'm really this year trying not to like push trades forward, right? There is a wait period so people can vote on it and see it and stuff like that. That is, there is reasons for why why the trades has a gap before they go through. So do be aware of that stuff. I mean, if it's a desperate situation, then I can make something happen. But for the most part, I'm not trying to do it like I was last year. Last year, I was basically pushing every trade through right away.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the rules. Everybody can see the rules. So you got to think about that stuff before you make a trade happen. If you have to wait till the following week, sometimes you just have to wait till the following week. It just is what it is.
3rd and 7 for the Bills.
Don't trust projected points. Not F out. It F's everyone over. Oh, absolutely.
Oh no, I don't trust them, but they're usually fairly accurate for most part.
So y'all let the odds win. Tough. Mozzie just picks on the new guys. Trey said, "You want to trade for a kicker?" Nobody wants to trade for your 4th round kicker that you picked up, Brisky. Shakir, first down. Nickname of English Couch. You reacted to him. Super coping everyone. The English. I'm assuming you meant coach, not couch. Yeah, it was one of those videos. I can't remember exactly. Done so many cricket videos. I remember the person leaving the comment, but I don't remember what video it was on, and I don't exactly remember that part either. Nate said he likes the background music. It reminds him of a nostalgic game like Stardew Valley. Does Steve Smith's uniform have extra pockets for tissues? Goodness gracious. So I dropped Trevor Lawrence to pick up Jordan Love. Who dropped Jordan Love? Like someone dropped Jordan Love because he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks at most. Like some people saying 3 weeks, and you dropped him. Who dropped him? That's stupid. That's really dumb.
Run's going to be stopped in the backfield because of slippery turf.
Probably is people never look at the trades till 24 plus hours later, and nobody talks them through. I thought I would reduce the hours to like 12 or something. What you mean? Reduce what hours to 12? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to reach out to people, add them, and see. Not everybody checks it every single day. Like I don't even check it every day. I look. I look at it at night before I go to sleep normally because I have a notification. And I hate having notifications on my phone. And that's like the only reason why I check it. But if I don't have a notification, I normally don't look at it until I look on, I look on Tuesdays for waiver wire, and then I normally look on Thursday for the game, and then Sunday before the games.
Yeah, I mostly look Tuesday and Wednesday, unless Brisky's messaging me.
Tom Brady Jr. versus Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady Jr. Are we talking? Who are we talking about here, Trey? You talking about Will Levis? What's going on? SB ignorance bliss, keep calm and carry on. You think BAL doesn't know recent results? Oh, here we go.
I'm like 31-10. Why is Allen still in the game? Why are you still in the game?
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't.
How are you playing the backups right now?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You're asking for an injury.
I'm playing all my backups right now.
And is he bleeding on the side of? Never mind, it's his hair. I was like, is he bleeding on the side of his head? Your brother Jay Briss dropped Jordan Love instead of putting him on the IR and decided to drop Love and pick up Baker Mayfield. I mean, I think Baker Mayfield's a solid pickup, but like, why would you drop him? I mean, I know a lot of your people are pretty new to
Allen.
But no, Jay Briss played last year with us. Yeah, that's kind of silly. Love's considered day-to-day right now. No, see, there you go. The Dolphin Stadium was a baseball stadium, was it?
I think, yeah, a long time ago.
The field sucks. What sucks about this field? It's got real grass. The stadium's pretty nice. Like
it's not really the field's fault. They're in a very moist area, so that's why the field falls apart quickly.
Yeah,
it's the moisture.
I'd rather have.
Ooh, he botched the hell out of that kick.
Man, look at that hurdle by Josh Allen. Man, he jumped the bench and the trash can. Big bunnies, and he's got the primes on.
31-10, 7:54 left in this game.
Is that blocked? I mean,
barring
it was blocked.
Barring a miracle.
Zach's someone who hasn't had a good sleep all week. I definitely have not had a good sleep all week. I actually can't wait to get off stream and try to go back to sleep again. Like, I hope I can go back to sleep. I am tired. I am tired.
When we got from messaging about doing the videos, bro, I was in that sleepy phase where I wanted to record, but I just didn't have it in me. Yeah. When I went to try to lay down, I couldn't go to sleep. I was just so mad. Man. I was just pissed.
That's the worst, dude. I thought that's what it's gonna be for me. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna put on a YouTube video or something on my phone, and then I'm just gonna not be able to sleep. I'm just gonna be sitting there, going through the whole of YouTube. I've been watching a bunch of Ludwig's old stuff recently. I can't believe I've never watched him before.
I used to watch his lives on for his regular stuff and for his podcast. Pretty interesting at times. He's a good creator. I think he's a good creator. I like his more newsy stuff, like his more like topical stuff, like his podcast stuff.
Yeah.
Because I like the way he talks about the different topics. It's very, for the most part, very unbiased.
Yeah.
So I do like that.
I like his I've been watching I gave my credit card for 1 hour. Those things, dude, those are the shit that they like. One day, one of them, they bought something, and it was the Jolly Roger from One Piece, and the front spun, and everybody's like, oh, it spins. So the whole chat got obsessed with anything that spins. So they just started sending them shit that had like a wheel that spinned on it or something, and they're like, dude, we really don't need this, and they're like, yes, but it spins. Like, so we need it.
You got to watch the one where one of the new rooms, when I first moved to the place they live in with his boys, one of the rooms was empty. And so they hit some kind of milestone, which basically allowed them to decorate that room. And so they were able to buy stuff off his card to put in the room, but also the chat got to pick where everything went. So like the first thing was his car bed.
Yeah. I watched that one. That's when they were obsessed with the color red. Yeah. And they blocked the door. They blocked the door. They blocked the light switch. They put a chair staring into the bathroom. And they blocked the AC vent, and they also blocked the fire alarm or whatever. And they're like, "Yep, pretty sure this is illegal." Chad, do we have a problem with each other? Like, do y'all not like me? Like, do y'all want me to? And even if there is a fire,
not like me, you want me to die?
The door's blocked. Like, and then they put like a big ass rock in front of the door too. I'm like, what's happening?
I was actually watching the live stream of that one. That was actually funny. That was actually funny.
77 NBA. Oh, okay, that's what it was, Burp. Yeah, for sure. Oh, so you watched it live? You got to watch the whole thing. Did you watch the one where he decorated a room for Myth to stay in, and they put like a backyard they put like a backyard shed in his room, and then they were like, "Okay, guys, where do you want to put the chair?" And they show it, and it's like they're like on top the shed. They're like, "Okay, guys, let's think about it. The shed is on a slant." Okay, they're like, "It's on a slant. Do we really think this is the best place?" Yes. Like, oh, all right. Well, y'all know better than me.
Then they designed his background for his overlays and stuff.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That was hilarious. Like, that's actually pretty funny content. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely some creative content. I mean, that you can only do if you have, millions of subscribers. But definitely cool.
Yeah. You gotta have the fun to do that content.
Yeah. There was one they were buying something, and he ended up spending like $30,000. And I'm like, oh my God. All on bullshit. Like, it was all stupid stuff. Like, it was for his office. That's what it was. He was making his office, and they bought he's like, imagine I have a business decision.
That's where the big cutout comes from, I think.
Yeah, probably so. They do one, and it's like, I'm here for beers and titties. That's what it said. They're like, how Chad, do you think, I'm having business meetings with Crocs trying to do a deal? You think that this is a bad look? And they're like, nah, it looks good to me. Okay. All right. You're sounds good. Oh, HN.
It was something too that had like the anime boob.
Yeah.
Had the anime boobs though, and it was like he's like this is before Twitch kind of approved it. He's like, we're on Twitch. I cannot have this here. He's like, you want me to get banned? He's like, because if I turn this around, I'm getting banned immediately. He said they look nice.
Oh, Jets versus Patriots. I got you. Well, I don't think the Drake May's playing.
Fourth quarter game.
Let's just say Jacoby Brissett is little Brady Jr. I mean, Brissett's been in his career for a little bit now. I don't think you call him Brady Jr. He's been playing for a while.
Yeah, he's been playing for a little while.
I said, heard Love might play this weekend. I got you. That's cool. If he does, that'd be sick. Chia said he doesn't think this weekend though. Yeah.
Great catch by Chan.
Sebastian said there's an AFL finals on tonight. Just stop right there. I already see y'all.
Just
stop.
Soon as I got on stream, they're like, Zach's reaction to the game last weekend was great. So you're gonna be doing this weekend? I was like, don't even start. Don't even start. He was like, I think it was BAL said it was. It's at 7 a.m. I was like, yeah, nope.
This is the thing, right? Realistically, I probably could do it because I've slept all day. But if I do it, I'm never going to get my sleep schedule right. Like, I'm never going to do that. I can't. I'm not doing it.
You're going to be screwed.
It's not,
like
it's
at
not
least
happening.
the next 3 weeks.
Right. I'm not doing it. I recommend Doug if you like Ludwig. Doug? I'd check out Doug. I just started watching Ludwig. I've never really seen him. I knew who he was, but I never checked out any of his stuff.
I haven't the name Doug, though. I haven't heard the name before. Or at least I don't think I've heard the name before.
Nate says sounds like a good stream idea for you guys to do. Look, get us to 1 million get us to 100,000 subscribers. We'll set a limit on it and we'll do it. All right, Get us to 100,000,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then we'll set a limit. You know, I
And
don't know
this
what
little
our
space will be cheap
financial
to-
would look with that, but yeah,
This little space will be cheap to do. It'll be easy. Probably can
yeah,
get
that's what
done
I'm saying.
in under $2,000.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. Y'all heard it here first. Clip it. Get us to 100,000. We'll do a decorate our stream room.
Yep.
Steal it straight from Ludwig, bro. That's what you do as content creators. You steal other people's content. That's how you get successful on YouTube. Everybody knows that.
I mean, that's really what content creation is about. You see somebody's project, and you think you do it better, and that's what you do. Try to do it better. Don't be like some of the dudes that like copy exactly. Just you want to make it better.
I said, will we ever see a good Thursday night football game? Last Thursday night football's game was good. Baltimore and Chiefs. That was a good game.
Yeah.
There is a couple of good ones, but there is a 3-week span where they're horrible. Like those are definitely going to be sit back and chill streams for sure. There's some bad ones out there.
You said White Sox being 33 and 114. God, dog. 40. How bad is the A's record? It's probably close to that. Every time I get a notification, they're losing.
I'm trying to find all Thursday night football games. So next week is Patriots and Jets. So there we go. We'll be here for that one. Great.
Patriots.
The following
Jets.
Following Thursday is Cowboys and Giants. Also great. The next one is Buccaneers Falcons. That actually probably would be a good game.
So we got 2 blowouts and then a game that might be kind of evenly matched.
Yeah. Then we got Niners Seahawks, which can be good or it's it's up in the air. Then the next Thursday is Broncos Saints. I think I'm trying to go to that game. I got to see how much the tickets are though, because I know they're going to be high because everybody's going to want to boo Sean Payton. So I think I'm going to that game, but I'm not sure. I know Skylar really wants to go, so I'm trying to figure that out. And then I'm trying to decide right now if I want to go to the Raiders Saints game, because I kind of want to, but I also kind of want to do a stream with you for it because those always seem to be pretty fun streams.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure. We'll see.
Probably should go. Because if I have somebody I'm seeing, I need some Raiders gear.
Where did I put this damn? I forgot someone gave me a cool card. My brother-in-law gave me a cool card.
Pitch to the outside to Wilson.
Oh, and I also did get my
Jalen Wright.
I also did get my basketball card in. I did not mean to open it. I did not mean to open it, and I did not get the good one, but still, pretty sick. I still really enjoy it. Yeah, dude, cool. I was yeah, I was not it came in like this like plastic envelope, and things that I had saw online was that it came in an actual like an actual pack. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna open it out this, and then I'm gonna take a picture of the and I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of the pack. And then I opened it and I was like, oh, it's the card. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I just got the regular one. I'm like, damn, okay. So it was instant disappointment. But the card's still
I thought that each order of the card came with the pack.
I thought so too. I think those people are scamming people. Yeah,
because when you showed me the site, when I read it, it was like if you buy this one, you get a pack with it to get the opportunity to get the signed one.
That's what I thought
trying
too.
To find the signed one.
There's nothing in there.
That sucks.
What's the other games? We got Vikings, Rams,
Thompson,
Jets,
pass
Texans.
over the middle.
That'll be a fun game.
Again, off the fingertips of Julian Hill. That's the second drop touchdown pass by Hill.
We got Bengals, Ravens in November. That'll be a fun one. Commanders, Eagles.
Oh, I don't know if I said it to you, but I seen
Bears,
somebody
Lions.
post.
That might be fun.
Somebody post some Bears Lions. Oh my god, that should be a blowout. They were watching the game. Who?
Lions have back-to-back Thursday night games.
Do they really?
If I'm reading this right, then they do. Oh no, never mind. I don't. Wait, they don't have a Thursday night game this week. That week. I don't know why, but they don't. Yeah, because that's at 11:30 a.m. Oh no, I think that's is that an out of country game? I don't know.
Out of country probably.
Yeah, and then Lions, Packers, that'll be good. Rams, Niners will be good. Browns, Bengals, yeah. Chiefs, Steelers at the end of the season, yeah. And then Browns, Ravens again, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was somebody who posted some videos from the Bengals game.
Yeah.
And it was footage of Burrow. And
with his wrist. Yeah.
With his wrist. Yeah, and I was like, so he's definitely not 100%. Because he was flexing it in the game. He was flexing it on the bench. I was like, why are you playing? If you're injured, why are you playing? This is how you started off last season injured, and it messed up your whole season. You're doing it again because your wrist is not right. You probably got some form of carpal tunnel now.
Yeah. You think it would be cheap time, but I know a lot of small things that are pricey. Oh my god.
Who said that?
Trey said 48-hour stream win. It was Brisky, of course. Never. 48 hours is crazy. I'm not staying up 48 hours. That's just so bad for your health. 24 hours,
Trey,
I would do that, but I'm not
doing
a 48-hour stream.
I'll be honest with you. When I was on Twitch, it was more likely to do stuff like that because that the way Twitch functions, people support it a lot more. On YouTube, it ain't the same, man. It ain't the same.
Like, I would 100% do a 24-hour stream. But
super chats.
yeah. But to do like a 48, like, I don't even know what I would do for 48 hours. Like, that's related to sports and stuff like that. I mean, I guess we could do like it'd be like a franchise thing on like Madden or something. Like that's all I can think of. Like,
you'd be done with that in like the first 3 hours.
Right.
You'd be tired of playing.
I remember I was sick one day and I played a FIFA franchise, create a player thing on FIFA.
Yeah.
And I literally went like 4 or 5 years and in like the 2 days that I was sick, like I did 5 years worth of games and I'm like, yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous.
Oh, you said AIDS are like mid-60s? Oh, okay. That's better than what I thought, to be honest.
Look at Mainstar trying to G-check me right here saying, oh, probably doesn't have the balls to stay awake for it.
I love the reverse psychology right there. Mainstar.
You need to go back in time in the 70s and grab a truckload of Jolt Colas that was invented to allow programs to stay awake all night.
Yeah, Jolt Cola. So, fun fact. When Jolt Cola came out, my family was a test family for that soda.
Oh, really?
We were, I don't know what mall my parents took me to, but they had these people that was doing a survey, and I remember they took me to this room and it was all these toys. So I got to test out toys before they came out. And then the second part of it was they took the parents into another room and it was for the Jolt Cola. So we actually had like pallets of Jolt Cola before it ever came out, and we had to test it. And it was energy drink before energy drink was a thing. Like Jolt Cola was no joke, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't do energy drinks anymore, guys. I try to. It's been one big thing that I've changed in the last year, and I've actually really enjoyed it. Some days it sucks.
I do it in desperate moments. Desperate moments.
Yeah, the only time I'll get one, I'll get like a very small can of Red Bull, and I normally don't even finish it. Like if I am just desperate need because I got to stay up and I'm falling asleep or something like that. But other than that, I don't mess with it. Only caffeine I get is from soft drinks, which I need to start cutting out again too because I've not been drinking enough water.
Yeah, I haven't had a soda in a minute.
How's the shoey shoe auction? Yeah, it's definitely going, man. It's at 1.2 mil. If you want it, guys, make it 1.15.
Man,
I know what I got, guys. Just that, I don't try and deduct my price. Don't try and bargain.
Yeah, Jolt Cola, man. That's a flashback. Never forget that damn soda. It was wired as hell. I think that's the first time I was ever wired. Was off of Jolt Cola.
Yeah. 40 said the A's are okay, like mid 60s wins, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, Still sucks.
They said McDaniels has HN on his fantasy team. Probably. Someone offered me Goddard and Hopkins for T. Higgins and Spears. I said hell no, and he drops Goddard for Madison immediately after I called him out. You should go and pick up Goddard. just to fuck with him. Drop your backup tight end and go pick him up.
Nice run by Davis.
SB said I'll up it to, or Baystar said SB I'll up it to $100 if Zach does the game. Oh my goodness. I'm not selling y'all my shoes, guys. I have 2 nice shoes. That's one of them, and I just do shoeies in it.
Oh wow. They said Tua is still in the locker room. They said his wife and his kids are in there too now.
I mean, I wonder if they're like really having a serious conversation of like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
I would be.
Yeah, because like so we said this. I mean, even though they're not back to back, having 4 concussions, man, it's no joke.
Next Thursday night football game is pre 0-3. Huh? Broncos versus Saints. Think I'm washing my hair for that one. Oh man, look, we'll have a good test. Look, if the Saints end up playing competitively, we jump into the top 20. Well, they won't jump us that far in power rankings. They moved us up 4 spots. But if we play competitive against the Cowboys on Sunday or possibly win, oh man, I mean, people are going to start changing their mind about what the Saints can do.
In my pick'ems, I have them to win.
I picked them winning too.
I was like, something feels like this may be a possibility. I'm going to pick the Saints, see what happens.
The only thing now we're worried about is that I don't think Marshawn Lattimore is going to be playing
in the game.
So that's a big loss if he ends up not being able to play. We really needed him against the CD matchup.
Also, you guys, those who are here, appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. I haven't asked that or said that at all. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Those over on Rumble who are still there chilling, go ahead and hit that follow button. We know you're watching.
Bruce said, do you take pre-workout or did you when you worked out at least? I don't drink energy drinks nor pop. I still drank energy drinks when I was like heavy into the gym. So yeah, no, I took way too much pre-workout, and that has a lot to do with why I've cut caffeine out of my body, because I would do like 3 scoops of like I'm trying to think of a good example of one, like C4s for ninnies. I did if I did C4, I'd take like 5 scoops of that.
God damn.
Yeah, I would normally get about 800 milligrams of caffeine for my pre-workout. That's why I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to. Out of your mouth? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't mix it. Waste of time. Tater said, Zach, how much is your bath water? Too expensive for you, Taterhead. Too expensive for you. I did a 48-hour and played Elden Ring on my burner. It was pain. I want to play Elden Ring, but that does sound pain.
I'm barely grown. Commercial is this?
With the
Prime with the Ghostface Killer on the background. This album was a great album. It's a great album.
Mainstar said with the concussion, he won't remember the conversation. That's horrible.
That's terrible, bro.
Britt said, do I drop Tua for Carr and keep loving my bench? I've actually sat there and thought about possibly picking up Carr as a backup, but I still want to give it a couple weeks before I do. Last week was, obviously a shit game, so I want to see how we do. Yeah. Against a tougher opponent. So that's why the next 3 games are going to be a really good outlook of it.
She got her own series now. Oh, this series is about to be off the chain. If she's the main star. Livy, they doing the LSU thing on Prime.
Oh. Yeah, dude. She was one of the highest earned, if not the highest earned. I think her and Angel Reese were like top 2, right?
Yeah. I think her most recent deal put her as number 1 out of everybody.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she's making a lot of money. But she is good at what she does, though.
Yeah. You paying AUD or USD? I'm paying in aluminum cans. Eat the Tongan Samoan pre-workout corned beef. Corned beef. There it is. Come on.
Corned beef.
So yeah, you're crazy. I'm already skeptical of doing 450 milligrams. I use Rice Godzilla pre-workout. Rise's Godzilla pre-workout. It slaps. You had to do 800 milligrams C4 because it's ass. Right? No, for sure. C4 is ass. I'm trying to remember what I took a lot of different pre-workouts. There was a couple of like guys that I worked out with that made their own pre-workouts, so I would normally support them. But like, I mean, I'll say this: there's not many, or maybe today because there's probably a lot more new brands. But like, there was not many pre-workouts that I haven't tried because I used to go to the workout conventions and get free stuff, so I'd always use that. We had a really dope workout, like I don't even know, a supplement shop that's based all just around like working out and stuff, like hardcore working out, and they had some like crazy shit, and they would always find the new company that would sneak and use the chemical or the ingredient that became illegal for oh my god, I can't remember the damn pre-workout brand, but it would only last for a couple weeks. So whenever it was in the store, it's like you bought 3 or 4 of them because you knew that it was going to be made illegal like at least a month later. So you'd buy it.
That's crazy.
MS, you were right. He said aluminum wrong. What? Aluminum wrong? How do you say aluminum?
They say aluminum. The way they pronounce it. Yeah.
No, y'all a bunch of idiots.
It's those guys.
Shut up, full stops. All right. Let's just keep those full stops to yourself. Everyone sleeper should have a win to start week 2. Laugh out loud. I think I picked Dolphins, so I do not.
I picked Dolphins, so yeah. I was just hoping Dolphins get a W. Sometimes I like to go against the grain and see what happens. I'm not really losing anything, so
I mean, I thought Dolphins were the better team, to be honest with you, but apparently not. And now they're really gonna be in trouble.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I read that already. Let's see where I was at. Redcon. I've had Redcon. It's okay. Bucked Up. Oh yeah, okay. Bucked Up was one that I used a lot. Bucked Up is the mid one, right? Like Bucked Up ain't good. You gotta get what's the other one? Let me figure it out.
They sell Bucked Up energy drinks at the dollar store.
They have 2 other ones that are stronger. Oh, Woke AF, and then there used to be another one, but it looks like it's discontinued. Oh, BAMF. Yeah, those 2 are both pretty good. I used to take BMAF with the Woke as AF.
Yeah, there's one creator I follow. She's big time sponsored by Rise. She's like they fly out to Dallas, do their photo shoots and everything.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Only 5 people chose Bulls to win out of 23. You and Zach are a part of that. Chose the Bills to win. Wait, only 5 people chose Bills to win out of 23. You and Zach are part of that. Did I pick Bills? I didn't even know I picked Bills. Shout out to me if I did. Hell yeah. I did not know I did. Look at us.
Look at us. Yeah, I definitely didn't. I thought Miami actually might do something.
Is Zach's bathwater illegal? It's perfectly legal. Minimum.
Yeah, aluminum. Yeah, the way they say. Yeah,
aluminum.
It's aluminum.
Yeah, aluminum. 5 out of 20. Damn, I should win the whole thing then, Mozzie. There you go, bro. Bang is good. Bang is straight. I mean, I don't use Bang for like pre-workout. Like I use Bang more as an energy drink. Man, we used to buy Bang at the gym I worked at, and so we would get wholesale pricing for it. So they would, we'd pick all the flavors that we wanted to put in the vending machine, and then we'd always pitch in like a certain amount of money, and we'd buy our own cases that we just had in the back, and so we'd get it wholesale. And the only reason why they did that is because we became very addicted to Bang, like our whole entire staff. And we would just go walk over to the vending machine, go grab the vending machine keys and just take them. And it turned into a thing where they're like, look, guys, like, I don't mind y'all taking free water and drinks and energy drinks. They're like, But at this point, we're losing money because y'all are drinking all of them. They're like, they're like, y'all can buy a case if y'all want wholesale, and we'll keep it in the room. He's like, but outside of that, no more stealing from the vending machine. We're like, fine, like fine, because I would go through like 3, especially if I worked like a full 12 hours. Oh yeah, I'm drinking at least 3 in that 12 hours. Who doesn't love to bang, right, Trey? Not all the workout companies are producing some sort of pre-workout cans selling stores and gas stations now. Yeah,
well,
and normally
I do know that. I'm saying I said they're a dollar store.
Yeah,
because I had never seen Bucked Up until I seen them in dollar store. So it's like Bucked Up is in dollar store, Monster's down in dollar store. I'm trying to think. There's a few other brands too that are off-brand brands.
I want to know how you say New Hampshire, BAL, because it's New Hampshire. All right.
They say New Hampshire.
Hampshire.
I bet you it's Hampshire. New Hampshire. Get off my dialect, player.
Tamazi will finally educate them. And we ain't getting no education from you guys.
Man.
Where'd you learn how to speak? YouTube chat. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll be able to, apply for a job as an English teacher now after talking with you guys. What's your experience? Where'd you study? YouTube chat. We had a Kiwi, an Aussie, and a damn Brit teach us how to talk correctly. Apparently. Yeah, that would be a big no, Brisky. You didn't get a catch.
Did you play him, Brisky?
I don't think he did. Lucky you're thick-skinned, MS. Such abuse. Also stupid. Bang is trash. It's better than Bucked Up, but not good. In my opinion, it's Bucked Up, Bang, energy drink, not pre. C-Bum. I've never tried C-Bum stuff. Redcon 1 and then Rise at 1. You think Bucked Up, the energy drink version or the pre-workout? You saying Bucked Up isn't good? If you don't think Bucked Up's good, go get Woke AF and tell me what you think of that, bro. Because that shit would have my face feeling like I had ants running across it for the whole workout. Especially when I would double scoop. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're talking about it's like heroin then.
Well, that's what what's it called? Yeah, what's it called, Brisky, that they put in it that does that? I can't remember anymore. Let me see. I can pull up the label and I can tell you. It's come on. Damn, bro. Big man, this website got bucked at Walgreens for $20. Man. What are you talking about? Stop it.
I have to look into it, Declan. Thanks for
not
reminding
gonna
me.
let me open the label. Got it. I remember I tried to work at a GNC. Beta alanine, that's what it's called. Beta alanine is what
what they say about TUA? Oh, man. That was 4 days later. He should have never been in the game that second game.
No. I study at BAL University. You get a job straight away. Facts. Gotta wonder if they'll ever spell color correctly. We say New Hampshire. Okay, because that's how all places ending in are pronounced. Yeah, okay, Hampshire. Yeah, that's how we say it too. Woke AF is IAT only, 333 milligrams. The minerals are trash though. That's why it's $20 now. Interesting. Did they change ingredients then? Because Woke AF definitely had more than 330 milligrams. It used to be 400. Yeah, it only has 333 now. Yeah, they changed the ingredients thing. They used to have 400. I wonder if since they started getting sold in like Walmart and stuff like that, if they had to like dumb down the amount in order to like get into other stores.
Yeah.
So they need to try Steven. Yeah, go ahead.
Fitzpatrick, and he just saying, same thing that we said that this is the moment where him and his wife are having a discussion Is it worth
Yeah.
it? Is it worth potential another concussion? You know what I'm saying? Because if he's getting them this easily, it's going to continue happening.
Yeah, because I mean, don't get me wrong. Like he got hit there, and it was some strong contact, but it's not like the tackler leaned into him,
Yeah,
and it wasn't
didn't.
like a very big hit, and he was out.
It was a clean move by Hamlin. Hamlin was up, straight up. He had his arms open, wasn't leaning forward, wasn't lunging forward. He ran to him, and it's like, and the fact that he's sliding head first, knowing his situation. I mean, not trying to blame him for it, but still, you got to be careful when you've had concussion. You have to be careful.
It's a little drink one at the gas station if you ever find it. I've never seen it in the gas station. I'll look for it and give it a little try, I guess. Gives you a high sensation is crazy though.
Hey, the one it's not an energy drink, but the one you need to try if you're trying to go to sleep, it's called Purple Drink. Have you seen Purple Drink?
Purple Drink?
It's a can. It's purple.
Yeah, it's made by it's made by Kevin Gates.
When you see it, it looks like an Outcast cover.
It used to be. I don't know if it still is, but it used to be owned by Kevin Gates.
When I had it, it was probably this was 2017 the first time I had it.
Yeah, then it was owned by Kevin Gates back then.
I'm
pretty
sure it works. Great melatonin in it. Great, definitely works. You will be knocked out.
We used to do the Bob Marley teas. That was my thing. Bob Marley teas. I was working out at 3 a.m. Pop we go to the gas station, grab a Bob Marley tea, make our post-workout meal, lay down and pass the hell out, and wake up at 7 and repeat the next day. Best sleep. I was so mad that they stopped selling it. I don't know what happened.
I think they still sell it on Bob Marley's site. I think so.
B says, Zach, can you say, man, I actually know I remember how to say that one. It's like, isn't it like Leicester? Leicester? I've heard that before. And then with the Worcestershire, that's actually funny because someone I know that I used to play games with, she's from there. And we used to always mess with her and be like, yeah, all right, Worcestershire sauce. Because I think that's actually where Worcestershire sauce is made at.
Probably.
So it's damn good brick and have a bloody good laugh. BAL University is like Trump University, but the oranges are free.
So stupid.
Glad we get free oranges.
I mean, at least I'm getting oranges for getting ripped off then. If you like Trump
There you
University. We're definitely getting ripped off.
All right, hey, peace out, Docs. Have a good one, brother. Appreciate you for joining.
Love you, buddy.
Has a new one called Mother Bucker that has 300 milligrams caffeine, another 100.
Mother Bucker.
What? Yeah, they're definitely like going backwards to accommodate to the less gym ratty people and the new gym goers. That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, they're matching the everyday energy drinkers.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Because I think Monster is like what, 250? It's like 250 or something like that for the base one.
Yeah, it's something like that.
And I think the coffee ones are like
with
225 something like that.
Mm-hmm. With Gunda Windy. What?
Gunda Windy?
Someone should consult his mama. You mama tell you son to retire. He probably needs to retire. I mean, it's just like I said. I mean, I know he wants to play, and like he didn't get to fight and do what he wanted to do. Especially they do have a good team, Miami. This defense has a lot of trouble, which we all knew. But
yeah,
at some point you gotta feel like, man, do I want to know what's going on in 10 years from now? Like, do I want to know what my name is? I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff of not just Antonio Brown, but like there's been multiple things, and sometimes it's not even just being psychotic. It leads to like bad mental illness, like
supreme depression. Yeah. That's the one. That's the first time for me is really hearing about CT is when Junior Seau did that. It's like that. Yep. And left a note like the reason why I didn't do it on my head is so y'all can study it to prove that it is CT. Yeah. That tripped me out. I was like, wow.
Yeah, for sure. May said Bob Marley is my post-workout routine. There you go. It's like 170. Is that what it is? 170.
170.
Sinbad said, BAL, you got any Welsh places?
Welsh.
Oh man. I'm trying to think now I'm like trying to sit and think about what all pre-workouts that I've taken. Let's see, best workouts 2000 and trying to think what year I was like super heavy into the gym, probably like 2018. I remember I took Ghost a lot, but that's because I just liked Max Tuning. Lit by Beyond Raw, that one's okay. I never did take Rise. I've taken Jack 3D. Psychotic by Insane Labs. Now that's actually really good pre-workout if you never tried that one before. It has 434 milligrams of caffeine. It's really good. Oh, they always have crazy ass names, man. Jim's pre-workout, JYM's, all of his supplements are some of the top in the game. Like they're not super overstimulating and stuff like that, but they probably have the best like success rate of stuff. Like you get what you're getting. It's all like pretty raw, straight up ingredients, and I've always been a fan of that. Total War, yeah, used to take Total War a bunch. What's some other one? I'm just like reading through, trying to see what ones jumped to my head, because a lot of the ones that I took, like you couldn't really find online if you search pre-workouts, because it was like the people that bought at the store, they would like study it and work with these different companies and stuff like that. And man, some of them, dude, I took a scoop from my friend, and I can't remember how many milligrams caffeine it had, but it had a bunch. And my friend was like, dude, he's like, you do not want to take 2 scoops with this. He's like, try it. And I was like, well, I already took pre-workout before. I said, but I'll give it a try. Man, I started having like heart palpitations, bro. We were doing arm day, and I was like literally dripping in sweat. And I was like, I shouldn't be dying this much. I say, yeah, dude. I said, I'm going home. I was like, that's the one that took me out. Now, I took it by itself because I had taken another pre-workout that was really good before. I took it by itself, and I was like, okay, this is really good. And then it was illegal like a month or two later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I don't really recognize any of these brands anymore. Oh, Brisky, have you ever taken the original hide? Like before they dumped it down? The original hide? The original hide was insane. That was another one of the ones that they had the ingredient that Jack 3D had, and they made it illegal. But they were able to keep the business going like Jack 3D did. All right, let's see. It's only 140 milligrams caffeine, but 54 grams of sugar. I got you. Wait until McDonald's drops an energy drink called McDonald's Sprite. Can't even spell any Welsh places' names, let alone pronounce them. Sinbad. Yeah, Welsh is crazy. Old NRL players are donating their brains to science to study the effects of concussions. Yeah, that's good.
Some NFL players are doing it too. Have done it too.
Flandunu. I don't know what a Welsh accent sounds like, so I couldn't even like try to guess. How would you pronounce it, Non?
Flanduno. It's like I wouldn't double like stutter on the D. I'd just say Flanduno.
Yeah. We're seeing all game moves to non-contract. Seeing all games move to non-contract. Oh, non-contact. Yeah. I don't think that'll ever happen. I mean,
the day they do that is the day the NFL dies.
Yeah, right. So there's no point of watching anymore. Longest Welsh town name and the longest Welsh word is okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
McDonald's energy drink would be called Clown Juice. That sounds extremely SA.
Yeah, it's like that's kind of wild.
Yeah. You gonna get paid $800K? Hey, there you go. Come on, man, get out there. He's like, I can play now if I don't get tackled. Yugoslav said, let's play in Scrabble, and Wales said, I'm in. That means whoever catches all the sheep gets to choose the pretty one.
God, dog. Not the pretty one.
That's crazy. Let's go ahead and pull up the games for the week. Let's talk about them real quick, and let's go ahead and hop on out of here.
Okay, hold on, sir.
That way I can try and go to sleep. And they've seemed to have forgotten that they're trying to convince me to stay up till 3 a.m. So I'm like, let's get this out of here before they remember again. They're distracted by Welsh words. They're distracted by Welsh words. They're fine. Can we do any pretty camel jokes? There it is. AFL on soon.
All right. Can you see it?
So I can see. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Let me close Prime.
Oh, you do it on schedule. Nice.
Close Prime because y'all just talking about that. Yeah, this is schedule, so I can kind of get through them quicker.
3 a.m. is when it's.
All right, so as we get through the schedule, the first game, Saints at Dallas, 12 p.m. on Fox in Arlington, Texas. What say you, my friend? You want to do this way, or want to put us in a different? Want to keep it this way, or put us up bigger?
No, we're chill.
Okay.
I mean, dude, like, I know, like, realistically, it's going to be Dallas, but I'm not afraid to say that the Saints, if they're able to flow like they did against the Panthers, like, regardless of the competition, ball placement was perfect, play design was perfect. They now went from the most predictable offense in the NFL to the least predictable.
Yes,
and that makes a big difference. It's definitely hard to game plan for it, especially when all the pieces that you have are utilized in the right way. Whether it's Rashid Shaheed and the different end arounds and the go routes, whether it's Olave didn't get much touches. I have a feeling he's going to be part of the game plan a lot this week. We know what he can do catching the ball, and we've already had Trayvon Diggs come out and basically insult Chris Olave because they asked him in an interview, what is it that Chris Olave does really good? And he goes, are you trying to give me a trick question? And he's like, I like Chris Olave, and then just ended at that. So, I don't know if Chris Olave is that type of guy, but it's going to be interesting to see what type of player he is. Like when someone insults you and how you're going to respond. So excited to see that. AK looked good. He would have had 100 yards last week if rushing. He had 100 yards total. I think the Saints have a chance, bro. I really do.
I actually agree. I do. I think they have a chance too, and I'm not even saying it because you're my boy. I actually think they do actually have a chance, and like I said on my pick 'em, I picked them to win this week. So I'm just keep it simple. I picked them to win, plain and simple.
Yeah,
that's all there is to it. I do like the different offense. Like you said, the predictability is not there like it was before. You can always see what they're going to do because the way they had Carr audible or not audible. So now in this situation, it's a little bit, the playbook's a little wider, a little bit open, but also a little bit looser too. So that's a plus for not only Carr but for the team as a whole. And to see that them actually all on the same page for the first time since Carr has actually joined the team, that's a plus. That's a big time. So I expect them to do much better this year, and I would like to see them go into Arlington and win. So, but up next, Tampa Bay at Detroit, Ford Field. What's your thoughts, man?
I think it's going to be a really tough game for Detroit. I think, Detroit had a good little test last week, against the Rams. I had the Rams winning. They weren't able to get the job done, especially after losing Puka. But they went to overtime, and I think this is going to be a tough matchup, man. Tampa Bay looked solid in all fronts on last week.
Yes,
like they played amazing football. And the thing with the Bucs that I find interesting is they have no pressure. No one's talking about them. Everybody's saying, "Oh, the Falcons, they got Kirk Cousins now. They got, all this. They're going to win the division this year, yada, yada, yada." And Tampa's like, man, like we won it last year. Yeah. And they look damn good in week 1.
Oh, yeah.
Now, in saying that, I still think Detroit wins. I think overall they have the better team. They need to get him on my rod, not just for my fantasy, but they need to get him involved.
I mean, they definitely need to get him more involved. And the funny thing about it for me is I have the quarterback for Detroit, and in this week coming up, I actually have chosen to. I'm going to sit him because I think Tampa Bay's defense is going to give them a little bit of issues. Do I think they're going to get blown out? No. I feel like Tampa Bay actually may win this game. I chose Tampa Bay on the pick'ems. I like what I see with Tampa Bay. Detroit's definitely a good team. But I just want to, I like to see chaos in football seasons. If I can't enjoy my team winning, I want to see chaos in the league. So I'm going with Tampa Bay for this one. I want to see what Baker can do. Can he continue growing in the position of a leader and the quarterback for this team? Because like you said, they do have a pretty good front on all aspects of the game for this team. So I'm picking Tampa Bay. Up next. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to rebate. So I said, use my KO, but you probably ain't capable of having a few light beers and staying awake for the game. Look, I did go and pull it up just to see, just in case if I was up still, then I may have done it how I was awake. The game doesn't kick off for me until 4:40 in the morning. I'm not staying up till 4:40 a.m. I'm not doing that. If it was 3 and I go to bed at 5, then maybe I'd have done it because knowing me, I'll probably be up regardless till 5. But
that means it's not going to end till 7
I'm not doing that, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
Up next, Indianapolis Colts going to Lambeau Field to face Green Bay. We know Love. Well, as we know right now, Love is not there. Will not be playing. What are your thoughts on this game on Fox? Another Fox.
Even if Love was there, I low-key think I was going to go with Indianapolis. I think it was going to be a tough matchup. But now that Love's that's not playing this week, or they say he's day to day, but he's likely not playing. I'm definitely going Colts for sure.
Yeah, I'm keep it simple. I'm going Colts. I think Green Bay without Love doesn't mean that they're not any good. I just think it's just him being there is just with kind of like the bow that puts everything together. So I think Richardson's going to have a good game. He looked pretty decent last week. I think he's going to continue to grow in this position as well. And I'm going for the Colts, man. Going for the Colts.
Yeah.
The fourth game of the weekend on Sunday, we have New York Jets at Tennessee in Nashville, Tennessee. What are your thoughts on this one? Jets. Yeah, Tennessee had a 17-point lead and blew that.
Without allowing the team to score an offensive touchdown, they lost.
Yeah, and Caleb Williams, I think, had only 90 yards.
Yeah, he had debut. One of the worst rookie QBR ratings, I think, in the history of the NFL. It was bad. So
opening game, I'm gonna go Jets as well. After that, San Francisco at Minnesota, at US Bank in Minnesota. I'm going San Francisco as well.
No
Seattle at New England, Gillette Stadium.
So I said this in my prediction. This was actually one of the games that I was thinking that New England could win until they beat Cincinnati, and I don't think they get many of those. So I'm going Seattle. But man, that defense, if it can get some pressure on Geno and make him make mistakes, then they definitely. They beat Cincinnati, so why can't they beat Seattle?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with Seattle.
I'm exactly where you are. Like, if they can beat Cincinnati, they can beat Seattle. And I think if Jacoby has the same amount of time he had in the first game, I think there's a chance. So I'm gonna go against the grain, and I'm gonna go New England for the win.
Just to get to a comment. Bruce said Amon-Ra was double teamed all game against the Rams. I don't know why people don't know that. Yeah, but it don't matter, right? Top wide receivers get double teamed regardless. It's like you still find ways to get them involved into the game. Like, you'd like to see it, but it shows that the Lions are, they have depth and everything like that, so that they don't have to go through them. But and then do I pick up Foster Moreau, tight end for New Orleans, is back? I like how he says tight end for New Orleans. Like, I don't know who Foster Moreau is. Brisky, I want to tell you to piss off, and because I was possibly going to pick him up in one of the leagues. I don't remember which one. I'm down at tight end, but just keep an eye out. It might be something that you need to do last minute because he has been questionable all week, and it might be Juwan Johnson who will be starting. And if Juwan Johnson's starting, I might play Juwan Johnson too. I might pick him up as well.
Juwan Johnson is nice. I like Juwan Johnson. All right, up next, we got the New York Giants visiting Washington. What about this game, man? It looks like it's going to be an ugly game.
Yeah. I'm going to go Washington in this. They have to win this, right? I feel like they have to after having a poor performance against the Bucs last week. Jaden Daniels did get a couple rushing touchdowns, wasn't very successful through the air. I'd like to see him. I'd like to see the coaching actually coach for once and not just allow these boys to go out there and just be like, all right, guys, have fun. Go play football. Yeah.
You got to run around, see what happens.
Get Eckler involved. Run a spread offense for Jaden Daniels. It's what he did in college. It's what allowed him to win a Heisman. It's almost like, oh man, we draft the Heisman winning quarterback. He did really good. What did he do well? Oh, he played really well in a spread offense. Let's go ahead and put him under center for every single snap. Come on, dude.
The funny thing about it, he ran a lot, and they weren't designed runs. So I know from reading about the team, about Washington, they don't want him to run as much as he did. They say looking too much like Lamar Jackson, trying to run as much as he was doing when he first got into the league. But I think if they need to develop a scheme that's similar to what Lamar runs, because that's where he's most talented, is actually in the open field.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all. They're literally like, oh yeah, he run. Don't get me wrong, he should run less. I'd be worried about your receivers getting open first. I mean, we didn't get to watch the whole film, but if that's the style of play and you don't want that, then why'd you draft him?
They drafted him because they didn't want the Raiders to get him. That's what came out. But regardless,
I would have turned into a Raiders fan. That would have happened. That'd have been my second team.
Man, but I mean, I think, we both talk about Daniels and how he's had his times where he's like, he actually looks pretty decent. He has so many times where dimes don't look like dimes; they look like pennies in lint, pocket lint. So I'm going to Washington too for this game.
Yeah, for sure.
Up next, Chargers at Carolina. This should be a simple one, right?
Chargers,
right? Cleveland at Jacksonville.
His life all year, man.
Cleveland at Jacksonville.
This is probably the hardest one so far. I don't know. What do you think? I'll let you go first.
Man, we put a poll up and asked if Watson is done, if Cleveland is stuck with Watson, and I think as we see this season, if he doesn't progress at all, I don't know how Cleveland gets out of the situation. I think they're stuck and they're going to be in perpetual contract hell for quite a long time. I want to go Jacksonville because I don't know what Cleveland's going to do. You can barely trust their defense. Like we say, they still don't travel well. You can't trust the offense, even though they have great players on offense. But when it comes to the leadership in that quarterback position, we don't know who that is. That's not Deshaun Watson. I don't know who that is. So yeah, I go Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean, Deshaun Watson is literally the reason why I'm saying that I think Jacksonville wins. And it sucks because Stefanski is such a great head coach.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And it's like, I feel like the next big move that he needs to do, and he's going to get a lot of hate for it, but I think it works out, is to get rid of Deshaun Watson. Also, say what up, Vasu? How you doing? Or Sharma?
What up, Sharma?
How you doing, my brother? And I know someone asked if he sent the video in. Yes, he did send the video. I did see it in the email. We haven't sat down and done any recording yet. So I think we're going to try and do some recording possibly Sunday night. So so I'm going to make sure that's on our list, Vasu. So thank you for sending that to us, brother.
And up next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at Baltimore, M&T Bank Stadium. I mean, after see what happened last Sunday, as much as I'm a Raiders fan, I want to just pick the Raiders. Baltimore should win this game.
Yeah, dude.
Basically.
I wish Minshew wasn't so worried about what everybody thought about him. You
can see it in his play.
They did. Yeah, they didn't. They were a lot of worries talking about how he's too risky with the ball. He's too dangerous. He leads the interceptions and such. And he looked scared the whole entire game. And you can't be scared in the NFL. Like if you're a risk taker, take the damn risk and see how it works out. At least go out there and play football.
At least
Don't go out there with your tail tucked between your legs.
Yeah, I mean it sucks because for nine seasons we always had decent offensive players and never had a defense. We finally get a defense, and then we don't have the offensive players that we need, which is the quarterback. So Baltimore, I choose Baltimore, and I assume you choose Baltimore as well.
Yeah.
Up next, Rams at Arizona, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. What are you thinking, man?
Cooper Kupp season is back. Oh my God! If you didn't pick him, you're gonna regret it. I got him in one of my leagues. He's about to tear the Cardinals up. Look, I actually had like a lot of hope for the Cardinals going into the season, and I thought they were going to play much better. I think they were going to be close to like above 500 possibly, and I thought they were going to be, beat Seattle in the division, and Seattle would come in last. But whenever you have your starting quarterback who already has all the issues that he does, where he has, one, doesn't study the playbook, so they had to add in his contract that he has to watch film X amount of time and do this stuff. He's more worried about the damn video games instead of the actual football game. And then you get asked a question: why didn't Marvin Harrison Jr. get the ball more? And then they pointed out the one play where he was wide open in the end zone, not a person in sight. And his response was, "That's not my job to get him the ball." Then whose job is it, Mr. Kyler Murray? Aren't you the quarterback? What do you mean it's not your job to get him the ball? Right? Like, I know that when you run, when you play design, those that don't know, there's you have your marks, right? You have your checks, you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go down that list. But like, if you see someone wide open, you just throw it to him, right? Like,
Yes.
like, you tell me you just didn't see him at all? It's not like he was like off to the right corner and you just didn't get your head around. If you're looking in the middle of the field, you're seeing a dude wide open. Like, why? Yeah. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it.
I mean, just off of, if you're a quarterback, you know where your players are supposed to be at a given point in a play. So when I've always talked about, because him being shorter, that it's always going to be against him going behind big offensive lines. But at this play, when you see that play, there is not a defender within 25 yards of him on either side. 25 yards. And you couldn't just throw it up. You couldn't have thought, okay, I know on this route, he's going a deep post route. He's going post. It's like you're looking at the field, you're like, oh, the safety dragged to the left. Oh, yeah, the safety is
open.
Just throw it up. He's fast enough to adjust either way to get it. And even then, he catches it. He's at the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, or he gets lucky, catches it in stride, and walks into the end zone. But you're saying that it's not your responsibility? Dude, just quit now. You're making more excuses.
Right. You're doing a COD tournament, bro. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is out in beta. Go play that.
I'm definitely going Rams for that game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Up next, oh Lord, Pittsburgh at Denver, Empire Field at Mile High, Denver, Colorado. Bo Nix or whoever's starting in Pittsburgh.
Give me Pittsburgh. I think it's supposed to be Fields again.
Supposed to be Field again. I did not get a chance to really watch much of the Pittsburgh game, so I know they didn't look great.
It was an ugly game.
But I did see Bo play, and the people who compared him to Breeze, they need to walk into traffic, because that's just so disrespectful.
Sean Payton needs to retire, bro. Should have retired. Just stayed a broadcaster. He left the New Orleans. I'm gonna rant a little bit, guys. He left New Orleans because he didn't want to go through another rebuild. That was like that's what came out from his team. Mm-hmm. He didn't want to go through a whole nother rebuild. Wanted to change. Wasn't sure if he wanted to coach again. Goes, commentates for a year or whatever. And everyone thought he would wait out and sign a deal with the Chargers, but he'd have to take an extra year off. Didn't want to wait. Decides to go to Denver, who was in the direct middle of a horrible rebuild. They were in a worse situation than what the Saints were, and that's saying something. Like, we were rolling through 3 different quarterbacks that year, and they were still a better team than what these damn Denver Broncos were. Go back to you were actually very good analysts. Go back to doing that, bro. Go back to doing
I guess for me, keep it simple. I don't think Denver's going to do much. Bo just didn't look good at all. I'm going Pittsburgh. Cincinnati at Kansas City. This is going to be a tough one to watch. But, man, just let me know what you think, man.
I mean, I was going Cincinnati before the issues with Joe Burrow. And so, I mean, I'm going to go Kansas City. Cincinnati have always done well against the Chiefs. Jamar Chase talks crap about him all the time throughout the offseason, different things like that. Like, it's like, fun competition. I think they're both 2 very good teams. But if Joe Burrow's throwing hand is not working well, then what can you expect? He's already had a run for his life. Now he's also can barely throw because his wrist is hurt.
Yeah,
give me Chiefs.
I'm going to go Chiefs too. Like I said, just seeing bits and pieces from that game, I was not only surprised, but very disappointed in the coaching staff of the Bengals. They should have sat him once again in the beginning of the season. They should have sat him, just let him sit a couple games. I know it's not what you want to do because that's your meal ticket, but if he's injured, he's injured, man. Don't put quarterbacks in at 60% the first game of the season, 70%. That's just not
Let
smart.
him sit 2 games and then move the hell on. Like,
Yeah.
get him healthy. Like, it's the same mistake they made last year with his ankle. Stupid.
Then we got Chicago at Houston in NRG Stadium.
Houston.
This one is going to be funny to watch, to be honest with you. Yeah. Chicago's.
Look, we're gonna have upcoming videos next week, and if you see us giggling randomly throughout the reactions, it's because we have the Chicago game up on the other monitor, and we're giggling at that. Like, look, I hope he actually has a better game. I mean, you hate to see a rookie quarterback with with all the hype and everything like that. And he does, even though he's a little arrogant, he seems like a pretty good dude. But Texans are gonna walk the dog on him.
Yeah, I agree. I do believe Texans are gonna put in work, and like I said, I hate that I was calling him gonna be a bust. I just felt like there was something just not great about a skill set transferring over to the league. In that first game, I was like, I didn't want to be that that early. Like, give him 6-7 games, then he just falls off the planet. But he looked bad. He was running for his life. I'm going Houston. They might get like 7 points.
It was funny, man, because I was watching the Saints game and they had the Bears game on another TV because there was a Bears fan there. And like, I'm just kind of listening to him like every now and then during TV breaks. Yeah. And he's just like, you could just feel the like disappointment. He's just like, oh, emergency weather alert.
It's Amber Alert.
Amber Alert. Oh, even worse. I'd rather weather.
Yeah, we get things like crazy in Texas, bro.
Yeah, I've heard that before. But the dude was in shambles. Like he just kind of would look at the game and just kind of be like, "Have a beer, please." Like,
yeah, I mean, understandable because, like I said, that little bad highlight I sent you, it just shows how bad that game really was. Yeah. It was so bad. All right, coming into Monday night for the 16th, Atlanta it's live here at Philadelphia in Lincoln Field. Give me your thoughts, man.
I think Philly. You know what? I'm hearing talks that Kirk Cousins is actually dealing with a issue with the leg that he had his surgery on, and something wasn't successful with it, and he's struggling. And if that's the case, we might end up seeing Michael Penix a lot sooner than what we expected. I may go out on a limb and say we might see Michael Penix this year at some point, especially if things keep going this way. Give me Philadelphia. They look so good on Friday.
Yeah, Atlanta did not look great in the beginning. Cousins, from my understanding, is not 100%. He's close. He's more like 75%, which situation just like Bengals. I understand you gave him all that money, but if you pay him to play, then you want him to play. So do the same thing. Let him sit out 2-3 weeks. Let Penix play.
Well, the thing is, with a bad surgery, that he's going to have to get surgery again. Like the way an ACL works, for those that don't know, if you've never had or any friends that have had ACL surgery, there is certain tests that they have to go through. And one of it being your range of motion, your extension, and different things like that. And if those things aren't done correctly or in the recovery wasn't successful, and it's not a bad look on him or any of the doctors, sometimes it just doesn't, like your body just doesn't, it doesn't take. You have to go in and have surgery again.
Yeah, see,
my friend had to do it, so I know about it. It's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, so seemed like before, like hearing what you're saying, I just heard he wasn't fully healed from the initial surgery. So if it actually is where it's something where he might actually need to get another surgery, then
it's me assuming, right? So take that for granted, guys. But it's me assuming that that's what's going on because it's like. Because they said like he isn't feeling right, he isn't doing right after. That leads to me thinking that something with the recovery went wrong. Because I mean, normally once you get your ACL done and fixed up, like you're normally pretty good. There's always a risk of tearing it again, but normally like your mobility and strength, like you can get it back. You know, tough.
I think we see Penix by game 6.
That'd be crazy.
By game 6, I think we see Penix because he'll probably have his surgery sooner, maybe before that.
I hope Philadelphia walks the dog with them. I hope we beat Atlanta. I hope we beat the Cowboys. And another Saints win against a team we hate, and then another Atlanta loss would be just such a glorious weekend. Be celebrating all Monday night. It'll be so great. I'll be laughing and chilling on stream. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And I guess just to run through these comments real quick, it's 4:40 a.m. here right now. Funny enough, you're crazy, BAL, man. Shout out to y'all that be getting up early or staying up all night to do all this stuff, man. I don't know how y'all do it every night. I don't know how y'all do it. Yeah, like I said, if my sleep schedule wasn't already so effed and I'm trying to get it fixed right, I may have done it because just one day of staying up late, I normally can revert, but it's been the last 2. I just can't. I'm sorry. I hope we're still friends after this, Main Star.
It's our relationship online.
But is Foster Moreau playing over Juwan Johnson? It seemed like he's the more favorable target, at least from what we saw the first week. But I think they're going to play like equal time. It'll be 50-50.
Just because relationship with Carr.
Yeah, and he has a good relationship with Carr. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, Juwan Johnson is the more athletically gifted player.
Washington have Mick Crafty. Brother, I'm just saying. Mick Crafty. Bowler's still working on my batting. There we go. I can't sit in my batting practice. It's stupid. Chargers, that's all you have to say. Come on, man. At least say Chargers.
No.
Let's see. I'll send you some more of them. Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, send them, man. I didn't see how long the video was that you sent us. We try to at least have somewhere like 5 minutes at least of footage. So send whatever, and we'll do multiple or we'll stack them together. We'll figure out how to make it work.
Yeah.
I said I played first grade cricket as a bowler years ago. There you go. Not saying we have the best defense versus Raiders, but we made it tough for Minshew. I mean, I don't even think just that y'all made it. Y'all did make it tough for him, but you played scared.
Yeah, I mean, yes, you guys did get to the quarterback, but watching that game, he didn't play like the Minshew we saw with the Colts at the end of the season. It wasn't the same quarterback.
No,
it is because of all the conversation throughout the offseason by not just analysts, but by fans, because fans were scared of his gunslinger mentality, that's the reason why they went and got him. That was the whole purpose.
Mm-hmm. Raiders should do better this week because of that. Man, if y'all were able to get big pressure on them, you don't think the Ravens will?
I think the Ravens will. Unless they make a change at all. If they make a change at the O-line, because there's a few players that probably should have been switched out early, but yeah. And I know two of our linemen was actually injured starting the season, and 2 of our D linemen were actually injured starting the season. So, we're down 4 players automatically. So it changes the entire set.
Definitely does. Your back problem made you retire. What was oh my god, there's a joke about someone that his back was hurting and never mind. It's a meme. If I remember it, I'll say it later.
Are you talking about the Dave Chappelle one?
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
From that movie.
Or so, oh, you know what you could do? It's something like back pain. You know what heals that? If you lick my butthole or something like that. It's a step. I think it's Step Brothers that. I think it's a Step Brothers joke. Kyler Murray always seemed off to me. He never cared. Why are quarterbacks so selfish once they get paid? I feel like Kyler Murray never really cared since he got into the league. Like he should have went and did baseball, man. Why do you go play baseball?
He already was drafted. He was already drafted by the A's.
Mm-hmm.
He actually made more money.
Man, if the A's drafted you, that means they saw potential in you because they want to move you and get their money back and invest.
Trying to get paid off of you.
Right. The best thing to do is to get drafted by the A's because that means you're good, but you won't be there long. So
he'd probably end up a Yankee. He'd probably be playing with Yankees right now. For some shit.
I got Mike Popeye. It's 4 degrees Celsius here, and it's only September. But yeah. Okay. So it's slightly above freezing. Gotcha. I think it's like it's been like in the 80s today. That's probably the one good thing with the bad weather. Oh, it's been 70s. It's gonna be 70s like all week. How nice. It'll get up to 89 on Saturday, but it'll be 70s.
It was 87 today. It felt nice. It's all good.
We'll send you more clips of batting and nets. Perfect, Vasu. Thank you, man.
Yeah, we'll take that. Appreciate you, brother.
Easily Melbourne till Christmas anyway, then look out. Spare room, I plays free 50+ sunscreen also. 28 degrees average this week. Shit. What do you mean about Caleb's skill set is his attitude? What do you mean Caleb's skill set is his attitude? Dude gave up every year once he knew they couldn't make the college playoffs. Yeah, that's the reason why the hype around Caleb Williams has always been like kind of bad. It's like, he does have skills, he's a skillful player and all that, but it's like you never did anything in college outside of winning a Heisman that was basically like hand wrapped and gifted to you. Then you weren't even in the conversation the following year, the year that you get drafted number 1 overall. And then on top of that, you lost to Tulane.
Yeah, he did lose to Tulane. I mean, like I said, just from watching him play in college, and I know all of our conversations, especially with the Come On In Sports, I said multiple times that I think he's going to be a bust. And I don't know what it is, but it's something about him that I've seen, because I actually went to watch his games before he came to the league, and I didn't see it. I didn't see that it factor. It's like when you see Vince Young. I knew Vince Young had talent, but I knew it wasn't going to translate to the league. I knew Leinart wasn't going to translate to the league, and they didn't translate to the league. Just because you're good in college doesn't mean you're going to be good at pros. Sometimes it don't translate because you're not at that position. You're not good enough. You're good enough to be good in college, but that don't mean everything.
There you go. Let's see. Is that your negative 40 degrees alert? No.
Oh, no, yeah.
No. It's a Amber alert. It's a kid kidnapped.
Yeah.
Definitely don't like those. AFL 5.5 hours alert. It's so stupid. Remember, primetime Kurt is not good on under the lights. You're definitely right. He's not very good under the bright lights of Monday Night Football. It's all right, Zach. You can hit the sack after the stream. Unlike on Kidding It on IG Live. Yo, Sharp, man. I feel so bad for him. If y'all haven't, go and listen to his apology about it. He did a podcast that evening. Yeah. And like, dude, like I felt so bad for him, bro. It just sucks what happened and how it happened. He's like, I don't even know how to get on IG Live. He's like, I don't even know how to do that. I've never done it before. And he had bunch of people were calling him, and he like was just ignoring it. And then one of his agents or something called him, and he was like, he's like, yo, like, hey bro, like you're on live right now. He's like, what do you mean I'm on live? He's like, yeah. He's like, you're on Instagram Live. He's like, what's that? He's like, I don't even know how to do that. He goes, yeah, you're on it. And he's like, yeah, we can hear you. And he's like, what do you mean you can hear me? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not doing that. What do you mean?
We can hear you all right.
And he's like, yeah, it sounds like you're having, intercourse or whatever, and he's like, my heart sunk. His family all reached out to. I feel bad, man.
Uncle's putting in work.
Hey, look, if he gets in trouble with any type of media or anything like that for doing that, they're wrong on him. It's an obvious accident, It's just definitely, and it's probably more embarrassing for him than anything.
Yeah. I do. It probably is more embarrassing for him. Hey, Anne Marie Elizabeth Rose Valowski.
Oh. Yo, what up, man? I'm a pale-skinned redhead. The moment I left the plane at Sydney Airport, I be the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting. Oh, Luke McCaffrey. Yeah, they got Luke McCaffrey. You're right, Trey. Now they're gonna win. Ravens have a terrible O-line. I think Raiders could make it tough for the Ravens I think it could make it tough for the Ravens offense. Just not sure about the Raiders backfield.
Yeah,
I actually like Zamir White, but they just didn't use him at all. Like, I didn't understand that.
They are running confusing. The type of offense they're running for the running back group, because they have like 5 running backs. Whoever has a hot hand. So when Madison came in and got those 2 big runs, that's what they ran with.
That's it.
Yep, yeah, that's what they ran with.
I don't like that. Y'all aren't New England, guys. Let's stop. Not New England. What up, and BL? Look up the Tim Mitchin Predacious of YouTube. You'll get a laugh. Well, there you go, BL. Sydney Airport. What is the final score? The final score was a lot to a little. Bills won. Tua got hurt. And probably should have retired.
31-10 was the final score. Yeah. Buffalo. The game was over in the second quarter. Actually, it was over second quarter.
Remember the Pac-12, no defense, right? BL, calm down. The sun will torch you through the tinted windows, but as a redhead, you're banned anyway. You're banned. You're banned. Not allowed here. No gingers ear things. Sinbad, or we'll send all our bad ones your way again. No gingerism. Not no racism. No gingerism. I'm a half crazy. Ginger in the beard. I'm half gingered in the beard. Don't make fun of us. Just be ready to rename Bluey. Let's see. Doing good. Good night, boys. See y'all soon. See you later, Nate. And that is everything. So that will also be goodbye for us as well. We'll catch y'all on Monday night for Philadelphia and the Falcons. And then we'll
Yes,
also,
sir.
I believe, be live here. I think, are we doing it on all platforms again for Sunday morning?
I believe so. I believe so.
Great. So we'll see y'all on Sunday morning on here as well for the Come On In Sports as the NFL turns pregame show where we're going to cover all the recent games from last week. We're going to talk about the games to come, some of the top players, who we think is going to have the biggest day of week 2 in the NFL. So make sure y'all come stop by, come say hey. Should be fun. I will be here this time. I'm not leaving like I did last week. I felt so bad because it was like Dolphin and TJ
Dolphin
just
TJ.
the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't realize Carlos's birthday, and he was actually in New Orleans. I was trying to meet up with him, but they were leaving immediately after the game because they had to drive, I think, like 6 hours or whatever. But yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming by. Like Zach said, we will see you guys on Monday, and then those who are able to make it Sunday morning, hope to see you there. Appreciate you. Love you. My name is Nonpfixion. This is my co-host Zach. We are Real Fan Sports, and we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, check out the videos, and if you haven't already, subscribe, man. Follow all our socials. Appreciate you. Love you.
Cheers,
Peace.
Jesus.